Welcome back, one and all. We are not muted as well. We are definitely live on the audio. Welcome to the Poor Man stream. We're going to be doing some Asia qualifiers for PGL Wallachia Season 7. Nemesis versus Vici. We would have been here earlier.
10 seconds
Shout out
remaining.
B-Cup for always being there.
Dire team
making sure
back.
that Asian Dota is reliably covered. But there's one problem, Camille. Please tell the good people why we can only do this game and we weren't able to do the previous one.
Because Snare is known as something that we call in these streets a gamer, and the early one would have been actually like legitimately early in the morning for him because he's in South Africa. I'm in Malaysia, it would have been fine.
Remaining.
And yeah, we wouldn't want to put that burden on the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here in the Poor Man stream, they don't pay us to work under time, not even overtime, under time before the shift. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when you he had to actually call me to wake me up, and I was barely awake when you called me. I'm barely awake now. But regardless, we're gonna do me some Dota, baby. Vici, listen. Historically, whenever we have these kind of mixed qualifiers, it's been a very long time since a C team has actually emerged out on top. Usually, it is one or other Chinese juggernaut that takes it in the very end, and that's what I want to see today, baby. Give me more Vici gaming. Let's fucking go.
Listen. Yesterday on the stream there, the allegations were true. They called us fanboys. They said we were dick riding the Indonesian squad too hard on Reconics. Facts, right? But game 3 playtime played so damn good, right? That I was like, okay, this team is really good, right? Every single series we cast just now been to 3 games. The one day you need that extra beauty sleep, bro. Playtime, they never drank their coffee this morning. It was too early for them too. We were at 10 o'clock in the morning SCA time. They got destroyed. This Nemesis team is like the most it's a 23 Savage team to the max. Just so bipolar. But yeah, I kind of have faith. Not too much faith because it's about the 23 Savage coin flip. If you go heads 3 times, then they should be able to win. But if it goes only 2 times, then it's going to be a tough one. But very excited to see this draft. We see a Brewmaster finally make it through. First pick. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Well, I'm also happy to see this Shadow Fiend for the side of Vici Gaming. They've demonstrated that they can play very well with it on multiple roles, which is always what you want to see. But another hero which has demonstrated itself to be incredible so far in these qualifiers, man. This Puck has just been popping
10
off.
seconds remaining.
So having Puck plus the Brewmaster, your team fight's already pretty much covered right now on the side of Team Nemesis. You just need to start looking into adding damage into the mix now.
No, for sure. They like you say, team fight is on ball. The Shadow Fiend, like we did see, they play in multiple roles. This Puck hero is such a weird one because it's like this few times in Dota where it kind of gets pushed out of the meta. For a long time it was where it was just lacked the damage required in like modern Dota. But all the changes and buffs that led to this point, man, this hero is... They're just picking its second pick, man. They're just picking its second pick every single game. I don't think we've seen Puck lose once this qualifier, and that's not something just specific to Southeast Asia. It's just this is where we at at Dota in the morning at the moment. Sorry, it's just broken.
Yep. It's deep where you started to see, towards the end of the last patch in 739, we did start to see more Lions, or more particularly Shadow Shamans coming into the mix to try and deal with the spirits everywhere. But the moment this Puck started popping off in 4 Lions back, baby. I love how Dota works like that, right? Certain heroes will be completely out of the meta for a long time, and then some other hero will come through doing so well that it, generates and forces a response from the rest of the meta.
Yeah, Lion is not one of the strongest laners in the sport. Your things like Warlock and stuff are like much more toxic at the moment, more prevalent. But I feel like Lion and Shaman always just have that value. You're playing up against Puck, Void, Void Spirit, Storm Spirit. You just need that super hard lockdown, that magic damage burst. I'm never upset to see him. You just got to get a good offlane to pair with him so you can get away in the laning stage, and then you're A-okay, honestly.
Not I would like to see. I wouldn't be too mad at seeing Underlord, actually. Good of Malice is very good against the Puck, being able to get some of that bigger damage into the Brewlings later on.
Disruptor.
And also, that's the best part about Underlord? Never buys Blink Dagger, baby. Buck is like, yeah, baby, I'm ready to play that.
True. I see the decision to first phase ban out the Timbersaw. They were watching the games yesterday. They did research on Vici Gaming. They know the jabs Timber, they're not letting through. Which kind of would have been a nice pickup with Lion because Timber is one of the few independent offlaners, He can play the old school way. Underlord also is pretty strong in most lanes. Even if it's a tough one, he can just nuke out the wave and retreat back. So I wouldn't be upset to see that. And I think it's think about the AoE control you have with Underlord and Disruptor, 2 heroes that synergize very well. It gives your team some global presence. Yeah, I wouldn't be upset to see that for sure. A root is also kind of annoying for Puck as well. We saw actually Puck by BK. Wait, was it against Underlord we bought a BKB yesterday? I'm trying to remember.
It wasn't against Underlord because that was a different game. There was a Puck that bought. Who was in that game the way he bought BKB?
I think it was XM who did it. XM.
Wasn't there a disruptor on the other side? That's why I bought the BKB. Because
Team Nemesis turn to pick.
This is not something that you see every day. Ancient Apparition coming through right now for Team Nemesis. Okay. Puck obviously to hold these heroes down. AA can come through with the blast. And they've also been watching Buck's games and they probably know that he is
10 seconds
highly liable to just go all in on the auras. So if you do that, get some negative heal action going with the Ice Blast. Could be quite useful in these team fights.
Yeah, I like the A. Also, it's kind of similar to Lion. Can you get away with this guy in the laning phase? He's not a weak laner, but sometimes can be punished. But man, kind of also a ban pick as well. You you have this Puck, they could just go for something like a Huskar or something. XM is very happy to cheese like that, and you just take away those kind of options in the game. I'm never going to be upset to see AA. To be honest, look at the team fight they have already on Nemesis. Brewmaster, Puck, AA. This is already a big problem. And I think, actually, this time, Buck going for the the rush of the pipe is actually like completely justified. No blink daggers needed, King.
Lol. I bet B-Cop right now is also ecstatic. This is one of his favorite heroes in the entirety of Dota, so he probably saw this and he was like, yeah, baby,
Dire
give me
team
that
pick.
AA. We'll pair it with the Tusk right now as the other support. So, classic way to pair up with the Ancient Apparition, have someone who's gonna brawl, create some space, get into the thick of the fight. Drop down some ice shards as well for better setup on the Ice Blast.
Yeah, give them some save as well.
10 seconds remaining.
I think one thing I need to see, we still need to see in the Nemesis draft is that 23 Savage hero. What's going to be, they have a lot of magic damage, they have a lot of control on side of Nemesis, but he's still lacking that clear physical damage dealer. His Clinks is still in the pool, and the Medusa picked up by Vici Gaming, so stealing one of his classics there. Also a very good carry against AA because you don't really care. You don't have HP, you only have mana, you know what I'm saying?
You're just gonna still just sit there, stand your ground, deliver out the damage regardless.
10 seconds remaining.
So for 23 Savage, if this was Balos
Nemesis
and Execration playing, they would almost certainly pick Weaver here, despite the fact that it's kind of dangerous. There is a Lion and a Raptor in the game. But if the game goes well, you can also just continually eat these heroes alive, the Raptor in particular. But a more safe option, he's going to pick DK.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
wouldn't mind seeing a Clinks here or something, to be honest. Something they can really put pressure on the
5
towers.
seconds
I mean,
remaining.
Vici Gaming's draft is extremely slow here. You have a Medusa SF dual core. Who I mean, SF, he does go like Blink and Kaya Sanj and stuff like third item BKB on the mid, but like this hero farms a lot more than something like a Puck or a Void Spirit or Ember Spirit, for example. Much more scaling of a hero. You want to hit like a 4 item timing. It's not like, okay, I'm Ember, I got Vessel, let's go, you know?
Yeah, definitely is a bit of a slower draft. So there's two options for this, right? Vici Gaming can either pick something for Buck that's going to accelerate the pace and the pressure. Unfortunately, most of those heroes also buy Blink Dagger, and it doesn't really seem to suit their style right now. So they might just go
5
back,
seconds
get him a
remaining.
more stable quote-unquote hero, and then just
Dire
sort of
team
scale
pick.
alongside the Medusa and them. Maybe like some Tide Hunter, something like this. I still like the Underlord though, I'll be honest. I still like it a lot.
The problem with Underlord is that you have really no playmakers, right? I mean, I guess with the Ags you can make plays with the Underlord. So maybe I'm understanding the hero there, but
10 seconds.
that's not really what the hero likes to do, right? It's like that's like kind of
5
like
seconds remaining.
how do you say? It's like an additional playmaker. It's like the Skyrath on top of an Axe Call. It's not the Axe Call to start. Oh, there you called it. You called it.
Hey.
I mean, I think with the Axe second item, it is a playmaker. It is a lot of pressure on him. I mean, they can defend towers very well now as well with like Medusa, SF, Underlord.
Oh yeah,
10
actually, going high
seconds
ground seems
remaining.
like an absolute nightmare right now into this Vici Gaming draft. They'll be able to hold on to this
5
game.
seconds remaining.
Whoa, I hope nobody has anything to do right now. This one could take a while. If Vici win, this is going to definitely be one of those games where they're just sitting back, doing their thing. Yesterday when we saw Gabby play the Underlord, he actually was playing it like a playmaker. He went for that second
he was.
Axe, like you said, and he was just going ham on the map.
It was
Drow Ranger.
You may
That's
well
a
You're
nice
not gonna
pick.
believe me. No, you're not gonna believe me. I was literally after I saw the DK ban, I was like, why not just pick Drow? I was gonna say it, but the reason I didn't say it is whenever I want to see Drow, the teams don't pick Drow anyway. So I've given up on talking about Drow. But this is legit a fantastic Drow game. For the same reasons we're talking about, because Vici Gaming's draft extremely slow. Nobody's getting on top of the Drow Ranger. So the Drow will be able to just sit back, stand and deliver, and she can put out a lot of damage. I mean, look at some of these heroes. Underlord eventually is not going to like playing into her when she has the Aghanim Scepter. Shadow Fiend into the Drow. If she has BKB and you're playing magic damage Shadow Fiend, you don't necessarily enjoy that matchup either. I like the Drow Ranger quite a bit here.
Yeah, I love the Drow. I know I suggested the Clinks earlier, but the Drow is just a way better pick. Same kind of
10
concept as a hero,
remaining.
but Clinks would have run out of damage in this game. Like, you have a little bit of burst, but then
5
after that,
seconds
like,
remaining.
the Medusa is gonna hit through your whole team, and you're not gonna be able to really do too much to her. Drow, on the other hand, is an awful matchup for Medusa. She got more range than you. She can kite you up really heavily. She doesn't care about your ulti. She can just turn around. This is an amazing draw pick, to be honest. Underlord doesn't really do too much to draw. None of these heroes really threaten the draw at all, like you say. So if the coin flip lands on hits for 23 this game, Nemesis got it in the bag, man.
The 23 50-50. We'll see if we do get that level of Dry Ranger coming out of 23 Savage. At the same time, it also should be a pretty good game for the Brewmaster. Well, not the best game, right? He does have some problems playing into the Raptor and the Underlord. But the lane shouldn't be too tough for the Brew. And the first couple of team fights, man, Nemesis actually have an opportunity, right? While the Dry still wants to be farming the map, the other 4 heroes really just want to be out and about doing stuff, right? Like
Yes.
Brewmaster, Puck, Tusk, these are not the heroes that need to sit back, you know, like some lion. I need to wait for the Blink Dagger before I can do stuff. You hit level 8, level 9, let's go, baby. Smoke up and let's make shit happen on the map.
Yeah, I know this is probably not as extreme of a series compared to like Playtime versus Reconics yesterday, where like the mid lane, any mistake there like cost the game. Basically, that's kind of how the series went. But I feel like some good rotations into the mid lane for to help Puck against the SF from like Q could be like a huge deal. Slow XM timings down, enable Mac to come online that much faster because he's one of the huge playmakers for his team. And like you say, it's always nice when you have like an old school like hard carry player with on a proper carry, when he can just play like the army role, farm for 40 minutes, and the rest of the, like you said, it's a 4-man like gang squad, you know. Even 3-man, you can just go around with the Tusk. You can do it 2-man. You can go Tusk and Puck making a move. Global ulti from AA. It's really cool. It's really cool. And even Brewmaster, he doesn't have to even run around with his team. He can just, sometimes in good Brew games, you see him like control areas, farm a lot on the map, like farm up that Radiance and stuff. A lot of ways this game can go for the side of Team Nemesis. Now, knowing our casters curse, we're gassing up their draft like 90% in favor of him. Vici could just smash this game, so I don't know how it could go.
30 seconds to
And they
battle.
still do have some major difficulties going up the hill on the side of Team Nemesis here. It's quite difficult to do reliably. The lanes...
The only tower hitter is this draw, right? So that they can just get on top of her. Like Lion Blink plus Underlord ulti with the Ags. It's possible. SF will have a Blink inevitably as well. Uh-oh, Shiro. Are they going to catch him
The
here?
battle begins.
Nah, he knows. He knows what's up.
Shiro A-OK. Manages to get to safety.
What lane are you most excited to see in this game? Or you think it's all resident sleeper lanes, Sneh?
A lot of residents.
I think unless Tusk makes a movement, I don't think anything will happen in the laning stage. Honestly, it just seems like that type of game. Oh, hey. Hey, he's gonna keep it on. I don't think this is a fun lane for the Underlord by any stretch of the means. It's like, Drow is one of the few heroes that's truly annoying for Underlord.
Denied.
Mr. Snare, are you there? Guys, I don't know what happened to Snare. I'm sure he's still around. Mic may be muted.
Yes!
I'm out.
Putting some pressure onto the Medusa up top. Oh, we'll watch the mid lane because that's where the camera is left. Hopefully Snare didn't fall off to sleep, guys. We'll be back. We'll be back. I'll be back. Except doing okay against Puck as kind of expected. Side lanes, everybody's farming. Nothing too much happening in this game. Everybody getting their CS. Mid's kind of going a bit favored to the Puck, which is expected. I mean, sorry, to the SF, which is expected because he's just a CS beast. More damage, more nukes. That's just SF in lane, but Puck doing like fine. Actually, Tyro in CS, not even an advantage for XM yet, so well played to Mac, keeping up in this lane very well. Both the carries farming very, very decently. Drow top on CS charts. Shiro having a bit of a struggle, but I think Brew Tusk is a harder lane than it looks, even though it's double melee against Medusa. Not the easiest lane either. Let me try hold the big man. Okay, they get the kill on the line. How did he kill the line? Was he trying to pull a creep wave? So weird. Yeah, I missed that. Let's see where Snare is. I'm gonna try phone him. It's very weird for him to just disappear without saying anything. He'll be back in a moment. Nice pick up down the bot lane. Underlord struggling in his farm here.
Hello, sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
So, Cat, go top lane. Shiro. He might actually end up losing his life here on the Medusa. Almost got him, but should still be fine towards the end. Still had a mango to pop as well, so not gonna actually die, but good to see that Jabs and Q are applying as much pressure as possible.
Well, I'll give you some good news. Nothing happened in the time you were away. Besides somehow Januel getting a kill on the line. I don't know if he was like pulling creeps and that's how Jan killed him. But yeah, that's it. That's it.
Shiro gonna be in danger. Ice shot right in front of him. Innocence will try to save him with the glimpse back onto Q. Jabs wanting to chase, but doesn't want to overextend. But that's what I expected. Before I went away, I wanted to actually talk about these lanes, and this was the lane I was most excited to see because this stuff is crazy. This is one of the few like dual melee lanes that can still be extremely powerful onto enemy ratios, just because of how easy it is for them to close the gap and the damage output. You've been seeing it time and time again. It's kind of exquisite, especially to the stage of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Tusk Tag Team, everybody knows how crazy it is, but this Brewmaster with this fighter ruling this these facets is crazy. He's one of the underrated heroes. Like, he's not just the R hero. There's actual base hero Brewmaster can do a lot of work as well with the Cinder Brew and stuff.
How things been going bottom? Planet actually about to lose his life here. 23 Savage. Well, you don't know how it happened last time around, but this time it's exactly as you said. During a pull situation, gets caught out in an awkward position, does end up losing his life, and 23 Savage having an excellent start to the game. 2 support kills. The thing for this game for me, the critical item for 23 Savage is going to be that Icon Scepter. He needs to be the one that immediately gets that Axe, stacks the hypothermia out onto Bark, and helps to just keep Medusa as immobile as humanly possible. I mean, she didn't go for the undulate faster, so she can actually be manipulated by that Icon Scepter slow.
You know what's crazy? This Axe, which is like a rush item, like you say, second item or maximum third item on Drow, right? Was a shard before. Broken shit. Mid lane. That's what we were talking about earlier. Q maybe to look a move over here, but it doesn't have a smoke. There is a ward up, so the whole scouting out if he tries to make the move. Fighting out for the rune. Oh, XM gets the haste.
Very nicely done.
They brought the numbers and it paid off on the side of Vici.
XM just doing XM things. So far drawing up evenly with this puck in the mid lane.
Yeah. Mac has done really well for this SF matchup, I think. Honestly, to be even with the SF, I think is kind of a big deal. I'm not like a mid player, so I don't know 100% how the matchup's supposed to go, but I feel like SF should, like, has a way damage advantage and more nukes, you know?
But we've seen these pucks aren't losing lanes anymore. Seems to be impossible to completely shut this hero out in the laning phase without bringing in additional rotations. Speaking of rotations, I wouldn't be surprised if, because of how good things are going bottom, Januel might actually take a trip through the Twin Gate at some point. You need to make sure that they have vision of this area. Shiro could be very, very easily surprised by an awkward move. Thankfully, they do have at least a vision of the Lotus Pool, so they will see Januel coming back, but still a very scary place to be right now for the Medusa, considering how aggressive they want to play.
At least 23 showed some respect this time around. I remember yesterday having a free lane when he was in this position. He just waited and died by the Wisdom Stride solo. This time just gets harassed and gets his creep wave. But it's a perfect position to be in a carry. When you win a lane so hard, when you can like push out every lane and hit the jungle creep, that's like perfect case situation where you're not threatened at all in your lane. You just out farm your counterpart, which is Buck, like so damn heavily. And Twin Gate rotations coming out from line. He wants to make the move. try shut down this pesky lane before Jabs gets 6. But look at how far deep the tower is. They've moved 4 heroes. It's going to be a wasted rotation.
Even brought XM over. He popped the haste rune for this one. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get anybody. Jabs is very safe. And to make matters even worse, Jabs is about to crack 6, so the opportunity to even make those kind of moves is soon going to get taken away.
Brewmaster is also so good against Medusa because he's like another type of aura hero. Like Radiance is an aura on offlane hero, right? So it's mischance for both the Medusa and SF. It's a blink cancel. And also you can just use the fucking blue tornado panda and just put it up in the air for like 10 seconds. Focus on the rest of the team. This hero doesn't like to buy BKB. Lincoln's if she really has to. So kind of a counter from the offlane to the Medusa, I would say.
Yeah, just stick the pandas onto her and her alone. Get her out of the game for quite some time. Jabs. There's still the lion sitting nearby, so they're thinking about it. I'm not sure if he'll have the damage to actually burst him 100-0 before he gets off the ultimate, especially now that he has the Talisman of Evasion.
And he's 6 armor, 1400 HP, and like 20%, 15% evasion. That's not easy kill. Maybe if Lion was 6, it would be a different conversation, but it's very far away from that. So also another problem here, the supports are kind of falling behind level-wise. Okay, Innocent's not too far behind. He's not too far behind. He's okay. He's okay.
Everybody now just farming up a little bit. Still playing a very peaceful style of Dota. Looks like yesterday's resident sleepers were not an aberration.
This is true C Dota right here. Classic Chinese Dota and modern C Dota meet for a farm fest.
I insist.
We'll see. This might be... This one of those games, right, where if I'm one of the supports on the side of Team Nemesis, I'm looking at 23 and being like, dog, we've done everything for you here, nah? You cannot fuck up this game, bro. Like, that's the only thing. Like, he's so far ahead. 500 gold up on a Medusa might not sound like a lot right now, but he's gonna also get the tower not too long from now. Buck is gonna do his best to keep holding it back, but eventually this thing will fall, you'll have more space, and 23 will just keep accelerating.
I'm shocked they've actually kept this large camp blocked out. Honestly, I think 23 could have been farming it the way this lane has gone.
He's being disciplined. He's like, I'm giving this man back nothing, bro. Not even the opportunity to get something back. Nothing.
Yeah, he's playing also kind of cool with pulling the small camp every single time to kind of pull the lane back. So Buck could just take advantage and farm the large camp if they did devote it, you know?
Taking camps, Mac taking advantage of this amplified damage rune to farm the ancients at the moment. Janwal was able to create stacks beautifully for him. That'll bring Mac up to level 9.
Everybody farming so much in this game, like nobody's really shut down. Even Buck, who's the lowest farmed of a course, which is a farther course for him, is like he's fine.
Smoke up from Puck. Him and Janwal. They want to come down to the bottom side of the map. They don't have the amplified damage rune, but they do have the ultimate in the Dream Coil. And Buck is on wave, but now they're just a second too late. He is gonna back off. Go. Just be chilling for a while. They're gonna still try and keep hunting him, but unfortunately they're gonna go the wrong direction. Perhaps they come
This would
across
be the biggest kill, but I don't know if they're gonna find him.
Oh, SF. Oh, he gets out. No, he turned back. Why did he turn back? Dead for sure here. Ice Blast will connect. They're not gonna be able to save him. Buck comes through with the twin gate, but it's way too late. They have succeeded in their assassination and they get out. Although, maybe, Janwal took a very awkward path to try and escape here. Doesn't have a tumbler toy or anything, so it's gonna end up dead. XM could have legit gotten out. Like, if he just continued his normal farm pattern, he actually wouldn't have died.
Yeah, I felt like he read that correctly. He was farming in the most safe part of the Aegis with the safety of just walking down the stairs to his tier 2-2. But kind of was like, maybe I can't farm the medium camp, and oh man, it cost him so dearly. And then that's a much better kill. Like Buck, he's the least farm of the course, killing the SF. This guy is over 100 CS already. That would have been a huge pick. That's a huge pick up for the side of Nemesis.
They also took the opportunity to pressure the tier 1 tower, so they've also almost got this bad boy down. One more solid push, and they will have themselves... Oh no! Mac! Okay, never mind. He's good. He's good. He's good.
Most definitely. Oh, that was looking scary for a while, but with the regen, we're really just abusing to get this tower. Like, Puckish isn't enough, you know.
Now we'll be able to take the tower. And for the next several minutes, we're gonna be in this point of the game where Vici don't want to be and where we knew they were going to end up, where they just can't do anything. You're just waiting. Right now, they're gonna try and get the quick pick onto XM. He'll drop the static storm down. This will help. The storm will be dodged a little bit by Snowball, but not gonna be dodged long enough. They end up finding the kill onto Mac. Planet commits his life for the cause, that hashtag worth, and now they find Q as well with the glimpse. Nicely done by Innocence. So 2 quick picks just sort of show up for them. Must be nice.
Not showing respect to the disruptor ulti there. They thought, it's fine, we can control this area, we're gonna bully them out everywhere, and Innocent's like, fuck, you got no BKB, you got no nothing. I'm gonna show you how you die this game. That was just a bit overzealous, I think. No real reason for them to be there. Showing kind of disrespect. But in the meantime, Jab's doing Jab things. He's farming away. Still keeping pressure up in the top lane. Shiro.
Mac is here as well. Dream Coil expended on the Medusa. She does have the Stone Gaze. Silence though, can't pop it just yet. 15-1 charges, and nobody's coming to help out just yet. Finally, we do have the Underlord taking the gate through, but it's way too late. Shiro's already gonna die. And now that he's trying to get out, he might not be allowed to do so. Barely escapes before the cooldown of the Cyclone came back. Nonetheless, he ends up dead. 23 Savage made the twin gate rotation. And this tier 1 tower, almost certainly the fall now.
Really good movement from Mac in them. They die mid, doesn't dissuade them at all to keep up the aggression. And Jazz, he's basically 200 gold off the Radiance. He basically has it. So that'll be a huge timing for him. His farm's going to be accelerated heavily, and the pressure he can put on the map will be huge. Although they don't have the Bruce Spell anymore, they don't have the Dream Coil. It would be nice to see Vici. Okay, they're not interested in putting pressure on the bot tower. They're like, nah. We're not up for that. We don't want to give a chance for any counter plays. That's kind of the problem with the Vici draft, right? Who's going to be the one to take a chance? Who's going to take a risk? Who's going to do anything on the map? It's only Buck for now, but he's just an Underlord. What can he really do?
So Buck has Aghanims, or Planet has the Blink Dagger. Very tough going to get fight started on your own accord right now for Vici. Tower take is taking quite long. They're going to be here for quite some time, so drawing them. Just farming elsewhere on the map. Even Jean-Noel is being left in the mid lane to collect some solo experience while Puck is on the jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They do finally bring the SF here and they take this tower. Nemesis is not in any interest to come here and defend that. Which is the correct decision. They're all farming in good spots right now. I don't have the Bruce Spread as we said earlier. So until that's back up, they don't want to go for any full-on 5-5 engagements here. On the bright side for Vici Gaming, their cores are farming. Both Shiro and XM are keeping pace in this game.
Shiro already has his Y and K, his Yak. Gonna try to find him off, get that Blink Dagger going. Need to watch out though, because he's gonna need his supports to stay around him as much as humanly possible in the event that he gets ganked to slow him down once more. Speaking of ganks, Mac is going for one of his own. Combo up with Jean-Noel. They want to deploy the Ice Blast combo once again, and they're gonna see Bach as he's trying to retreat. He did just pick up the Pipe of Insight though, so this is not gonna actually be a kill. They don't have enough damage. What a time to be alive for the Pipe to arrive. Innocence showed up. He's looking for the potential glimpse. He really wanted Mac, but they'll settle for Jean-Noel. Still a kill.
Very nice stuff. And this is what we were saying in the draft. If you go for this lineup, the team is entirely magical damage. So this correct read by Bakia going for the standard Underlord build, picking up the Pipe first was just sensational. And even though he's the least farm core on the map, you can't kill him. He's got 2000 HP. He's got that barrier from the Pipe. And without 23 there, and even if he was there, I don't think it really makes a difference. Still he gets a hypothermia. His physical damage is not too much to really be worried about.
He's actually changed his mind. He swapped out his Q. He did have the Aghanims queued up already, but has opted instead to go straight for the Hurricane Pike. Not sure how much I agree with this, but when you've had the start that he had, yeah, he skipped it. He changed.
He's got the.
Oh, no, he has it. Oh, never mind. I didn't see the
already,
point
yeah.
booster. My bad. Sorry, 23. Sorry, bro.
I mean, to be fair, even after he gets the Aghanim's, he's probably still going to farm the Hurricane before he starts fighting anyway, so it doesn't really matter anyway he goes.
Hero obviously going for that early butterfly on the Medusa, second item. And there's the Ags. It's already done for 23 Savage.
This never really feels good to play a Medusa game where you're not the biggest, baddest carry in the sea, you know? Usually, it's like, no matter how bad the game is, after 40 minutes, you know, Dusa's unkillable, you kill everybody else. But against Drow, man, this matchup is never easy. It's going to need some high-level plays from his team to enable them to carry this game. Which I do going to back Vici to be able to do, but now with Hypothermia, they can go straight into Roshan and steal up this Aegis. Very proactive plays from Nemesis here. Vici Gaming, none the wiser, and even if they are, I don't think they really want to contest this.
There's no way you fight here right now.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Just gotta let this one slide. Aegis now in the hands of this puck. Not like Mac wasn't difficult enough to deal with beforehand. Now has Aegis and a Blink Dagger has just been purchased. So would not be surprised to see them try to combo up once again to try and make something happen.
Yeah, a lot of big timings with Blink, the Aegis, Radiant's online for jabs as well. Even with the Brew ulti available. A very good best for Team Nemesis. I feel like they kind of back themselves in the late game here as well. Like they're content to farm, they don't need to put on too much pressure. So a lot of heroes are gathering on the top side of the map.
When did Q get this Blink Dagger? Jeez.
Oh, he's farmed. That's a huge one. A big save against the Lion. Gets a disruptor plays as well if you're lucky. Or very skillful. And actually, they're going to go for it. Full 5-man smoke. XM is not in the area. This would be a big fight if they can get it.
Yeah,
and they find Shiro's there.
They saw him and someone in his team let him know, what the hell are you doing, mate? Oh, barely dodges the Dream Coil and they might actually be able to turn on the puck and they get the Static Storm out. They can. Full puck go down. Just a little bit more damage is needed and they find the kill. Big Requiem coming in from XM as well. Enables them to bring down Q. Mac will return for life number 2 here. They want to put in the Drow Rangers damage. Here she is. Look at 23 Savage go. Ripping through these heroes. They lose XM, but at the same time, Mac drops the Illusion Orb on the backlines of the fight to find Bark. There's 3 heroes down, Silence out onto the Lion, in tandem with a multi-shot, a little bit more damage and jabs. And they find a 3rd. Once Shiro dies, it's gonna be a 5th. A full-on team wipe here, 20 minutes into the game. 23 Savage almost gave away some charity gold over there. He ends up surviving, jabs not so lucky. But they still managed to find like, what, 7 kills in that fight or something?
That is absolutely crazy. You know, oftentimes you see these first Aegis of the game being like, oh, you put it on the carry, he's farming sometime, bot 5 heroes smoke up, they kill him, and that's the use of the Aegis. This one, man, they really push the baton to the absolute max. They dive a tier 2 tower. XM with a beautiful Blink Requiem in the middle of everybody, but with the Aegis there, gives Mac a chance to respawn. And they just have the numbers and the capability to then continue the fight. They win a full 6-man team wipe there. Huge plays for Team Nemesis. Couldn't have gone any better for this first use of Aegis, honestly. Because if Puck doesn't have that Aegis, there's no way that fight goes like that. If Max doesn't do throughout all the levels of spells he does, most likely, yeah, completely blows up in their face, you know?
Well. Now what? As Vici Gaming. And the thing is, the scary part is that fight was actually as perfect as it could be for Vici. Shiro didn't get caught in the initial Dream Coil. They got the Static Storm out onto the puck. They got the puck basically dead early before the rest of the team arrived. So the Aegis was staggered from the approach of the rest of Nemesis. And they were under a tier 2 tower. And they got the Requiem onto absolutely everybody. And they got the Pit of Malice onto absolutely everybody. And they still got demolished.
Yeah, even the Medusa managed to dodge the Dream Coil there, like you pointed out as well, so couldn't have asked for a better thing. But all things considered, even with losing that fight, it's only a 5k goalie, 22 minutes. I mean, still kind of early, so 5 is quite a bit, but again, the cores are keeping up inside of Vici Gaming. If SFIC's BK beat for that fight, might be a completely different situation. Medusa didn't have a butterfly, she does have that now, so even more, and we saw 23 almost die to Medusa there just from the split shot earlier as well, so if he had the butterfly, that could have been a different fight too.
Is under attack.
And they're going to smoke up on Vici. They're going to back themselves. They're like, yeah, we lost the last fight, but without Aegis, we back it. We back ourselves. Bruce Split is back online for
Radiant's
jabs,
middle tower
but they
is
do
under
have the
attack.
spells to kind of kill him before that goes off. Nice pick off if they get him.
They find him. They're going on top of him. They will commit absolutely everything for this one. But in the end, it'll probably be worth it. Jabs goes down with the Aghanim Scepter. Janwell. What the hell? Janwell has Gleipnir? Okay, sure, buddy.
What a beast.
No worries, bro.
That's a past 5 AA, fam. With
No,
a
hold on,
Gleipnir
bro.
23 minutes.
I need to go check stats. I need to see this, dude.
Bro, he's got 7.5k net worth. What?
Where is this? Like, I know they got some really cool pickoffs, him and the puck together, but come on, bro. This is a bit ridiculous.
This is crazy. That's probably has to be the fastest stat Neon. I mean, I don't have core AA. Maybe core AA is kind of mess up the stats there, but this is lightning quick for support. Holy smokes.
I will be checking. Ish. The
Dire
problem
are
is
scanning.
checking while also having to do observation. Ish.
Sorry, fam. Sorry.
How's Buck doing? Not too far away from having an Aghanim Scepter, which will also be an item that makes quite a big difference, right, in the upcoming fights. The way things have been breaking out, if he's able to get that, and in particular if he's able to just keep 23 Savage away from the rest of the team, and they can deal with them before the physical damage comes in, it could be extremely useful.
Dire are scanning.
What?
Just smoke up, yeah?
Dire's
What?
middle tower is under attack.
What? Okay, so far it's not looking like it's the fastest, bro. Looking like
But remember,
Baboka.
core AA was a thing for a while.
Yeah, but the names at the top, I see Baboka,
Oh.
KJ, Shinkyu, Planet. And Baboka, this has to be a typo because there's no way he got
It's
one in
him.
4 minutes.
They read the gang. 50
Them
gold off
still
his
alive.
BKB. Oh
He
no!
needs to get out of here, but Buck is going to bail him out for now. And here comes the rest of the team of Nemesis. They want him. Requiem gets sent back, but unfortunately
what a
Mac already
BKB.
has the BKB. He pops it. He will at least finish his own BKB, but he can't stop Mac. At the same time, Buck ends up just dead. Thought he was helping, but instead he's not. Giro now has also been isolated. Can they get him out of here? Innocence is going to be the first one being chased down just to ensure that supports can no longer assist. Stone Gaze buying time. Oh, Planet misses with the impale, but does manage to land the hex. And they have taken out. Okay, gotten themselves out. They're safe for now.
What a move from Team Nemesis. I mean, the smoke got called out by Vici. Their scan was perfect on their own high ground here in the triangle area, but Nemesis, they just hardlined up to the top lane. SF feeling safe under his tier 2 tower. He was 50 gold off the BKB. In fact, he managed to buy the recipe, but it wasn't in his stash in time. If he had that, that's a very different situation. And like we saw the impact of Max BKB, they're dodging out the Requiem of Souls. Just very unlucky about there for Vici Gaming. Just 20 seconds, like 10 seconds behind Team Nemesis right now. And 10 seconds in a professional game of Dota is a long time, you know?
Yep. So the number one record is Baboka, 4 minutes and 47 seconds for Gleipnir.
What?
Radiant are scanning.
That doesn't sound right.
I thought it was fake too, but I went. It's an actual real game. And then they lost that game, bro. Can you imagine?
What?
Baboka? Oh, holy shit.
That is insanity.
Oh, man.
That
I'd
is
be
actual
so pissed.
insanity.
Brewmaster now continuing his absurd farm. Link dagger available now for the jabbed Brewmaster. Bart could never.
But you know, who needs Blink Dagger on Brewmaster, man?
Yeah, I do.
But
think
I mean-
it's also just like whatever.
I mean, I think just going straight for the BKB would have honestly been better.
But would it have been cooler? Definitely.
Is there anything cooler than a Blink Dagger? Divine
This is like
Rapier.
might be one of the most iconic Dota items. Link dagger.
For sure. For sure. When I watch League of Legends and they have that, what's that thing called?
The flash.
They like the Flash, bro. And I'm like, this is what y'all celebrate? This baby ass Flash every 7 minutes? Yeah, y'all have no idea, man. Y'all have no idea about what we got in Dota.
In Dota right now, Vici probably hoping that the enemy team would have flash instead of Blink daggers. Too much mobility to deal with.
Well, so we talk about the hypothermia for Zhao. Medusa got our own baby version of that with Eye of Skadi coming out now soon. 600 gold off there. He's the most farmed hero in the game. Your boy Shiro doing Medusa things here, despite his team being under a lot of pressure. He's getting to get his farm off here. So could get into a situation now with the SFBKB, the Scardion, Medusa, where I think if Nemesis don't force a fight before the next Aegis, that they'll definitely contest the next Aegis on Vici. They don't give this one away for free. Planet should be close to his Blink Dagger now as well. Okay, still about 700 gold off. No way for him to farm this map. And even your boy Buck with his Ags completed, going in towards the BKB next as well. How funny would it be if Buck bought the fucking Blink Dagger and Underlord this game, bro?
Oh, that would be the best thing ever. That would be such a Buck thing to do as well. Like the one hero that never buys Blink. He's like, I can see the value of this right here. That's picked up a shrine for the experience. Getting closer towards his own BKB. What's the draw building next? He's gonna go for Butterfly Daedalus. Okay. Already has Gunpowder Gauntlets, Aghanims, Hurricane Pike. That's a lot of damage. Just a lot of damage on 23. Unfortunately for him, or unfortunately though, there is an Underlord on the other side. And because a lot of this damage is coming from pure stats, the reduction of the Atrophy Aura is going to affect him more than it would if he just bought pure plus damage items.
Yeah, maybe kind of trying to mitigate that with a Daedalus, but I'm surprised. I would be surprised if he doesn't buy the MKB instead up against the Medusa's Butterfly. Because if he hard commits for Daedalus, even XM can look to go for a Butterfly later on if he wants to. Uh-oh, Smoke's going to be there. But it gets scouted out this time though.
2 heroes inside the Static Storm as well. They found the Tusk as well as the Brewmaster. Unfortunately, they lose the Lion before further control can come. So support
buyback available though. Both the supports too.
Roshan is back.
Bro, Innocent has been on one on this structure this game.
Yeah. That's a TI winner right there, man.
TI winner, baby. They're just going for it. Angelo doesn't have ulti for quite a bit. They're going to send in the Medusa to scout. There's no Static Storm available, so Nemesis are feeling so confident here. They have to do something, they have to do it fast. They're just going to give up the Aegis again, Snare. Unbelievable.
Now they actually might even lose the subsequent fight. Mac found a Dream Coil on the backlines onto 2. Ice Blast follows it up. Forces a BKB out of XM. So he's not going to be happy about this. And Shiro, though, he doesn't have a BKB, so he's just left behind.
Isolated.
Right against 23 Savage. Thankfully for him, though, that Butterfly really is helping him. It's the only reason he's still alive right now. 23 Savage couldn't pierce through the evasion.
I mean, they still had the BKB and Requiem. I don't know why they kind of just gave up on the Aegis. Maybe they fear if they lose the fight, they lose the game. Whereas if they give up the Aegis without losing the fight, they're still in it, Aegis or not. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel. What do you think about the decision?
I guess they didn't want to buy back. Because they already committed the Static Storm in the previous fight, maybe they felt without it becomes a bit too difficult to take if Planet's not there. I think also Medusa, you know, she wasn't like there directly immediately with the rest of the team. She was still like a little bit further back. So maybe they didn't have like a clean way to set her up for success in that moment. I do agree that they did have the BKB Requiem, but they also didn't have vision in the pit. So if you miss the Requiem play, then
and there's 2 BKB on the enemy cores, right?
Not they need, baby.
And I think why they didn't what they didn't want to fight is because Lion was so close to the Blink Dagger. So you could have bought back for the fight, but look, now you respawn, you could just buy the Blink. So I think high key that could be the reason as well. Because if you already had the Blink, you could have just bought back and came to the fight. That would have been like easy pickings, you know?
I think they're gonna smoke up. Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They want to try and reveal this Blink. It's coming at the same time as an Aghanim Scepter for XM. So time to make use of these items. Let's see what we can find on the map.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The copies there. Don't have any vision really. Nice wards here on the high ground for the side of Radiant by the Ancient camp. Q's going to TP in. If he breaks the smoke, that'll be disaster time for Vici. This is not the guy you want to be first finding to start this fight.
Thankfully for them, he'll be the one to go into the trees so they have a cleaner approach. Planet can't find any vision, but Max sees him first. He gets silenced and killed before he can get off a single spell. Now they're going to surround Shiro. Shiro held in position. BKBs have been popped. They just want to get this Medusa, and they are going to be able to do so. Stone Gaze does come out in good fashion. But it doesn't matter in the end. 23 Savage on a double kill. Bach trying to at least bring down the draw range, at least take away the Aegis Light. He'll be able to accomplish that at least. And now here comes XM. Requiem with the BKB is gonna come off. Bouncing on these heroes. Look at all the damage from XM. He eviscerates 23 Savage, but he doesn't have enough HP to keep himself alive. A 4-for-1 trade in the end. Bach the lone survivor. But a team fight that goes horribly for Vici. Planet dying first simply cannot happen.
I don't understand why they kind of forcing like that without any vision. If they really believe that they were there, like Vici was, Nemesis was so ready for that. If they wanted to do that fight, why not just drop the Underlord, put in this whole tree line here? If you're going to walk Planet so far up, like it breaks all the trees, you go reveal these heroes, maybe force out some BKBs. But they're just like one step behind Nemesis at every turn this game. And yeah, it was a nice play by XM at the end, but like your whole team is dead. It's not enough damage to clean up everybody, you know?
Absolutely. 10k net worth in favor of this puck. In favor of the team Nemesis. Puck is 3/3 in net worth. Somehow Shiro is still number 1 in net worth. I don't know how he's doing this.
I don't know, man. That's Medusa Gaming.
Medusa Gaming. Oh, Wookie. Yeah, it actually is. It actually is. Planet.
I do like that he's going for this disperser up next, giving some like mobility and like move speed away from like drow and all these like pesky slows and stuff.
Yep.
Actually, you made a good point about the other facet, the anti-slow facet might have been like a real heads-up choice if he went for that.
Absolutely. I mean, there's Blue Monster and Drow Ranger. Yeah, even the Ancient Apparition, right? With the cold.
Yep.
So would have been nice if none of these things could impact you in any way.
Then he could have maybe bought a pike or something instead of like this disperser. No, it's fine.
Radiant are
It is what it is.
Remember
Yeah, that's the
when,
sad thing about Medusa Gaming is like it's not over, but also if it is over, it's gonna take really long for the game to be over. You know what I'm saying?
You have to remember as well, we still have that high ground issue, right? Taking all of these fights on the low ground. If you try to push up into the high ground, it's a very different situation in the end.
Still yet to feel Planet's impact in this game on the line. This is kind of the thing we're talking about. It's like, okay, talking about impact.
The impact was almost there. They got the impale out. XM forced to pop the BKB.
Oh no.
He'll try and run away here. Q bailed Mac out of an awful situation. Now he's trying to TP out on XM.
Woo. That was close.
Millisecond.
What a save from Q. What a freaking save.
Well, that's one of the reasons why the line has been struggling to have an impact, right? Q has just been playing boss mode Dota on this Tusk.
And Medusa does now have this disperser with an extra 1,000 to boot. By the time 23 has the butterfly. Let me not underrate the man. But he's going to have his MKB in response to that fairly shortly.
Radiant are scanned.
Being scanned out right now, so they are ganking him. Shiro will clear out the camp. He will back. Jabs blinked forward, but it's too late. Shiro's already gone.
AC, blink AC. This is our man mode build right here from the brew, man. Aura is for who's there.
Innocence is gonna get killed off and he's dead. You know, you would have actually just checked out to the brew anyway, but Tusk is like, I kill secure. Don't worry, bro.
What is Brewmaster shot? Is it still you can create one? No.
No. You get the drink.
I see.
You actually basically just get a facet, honestly. Because it upgrades your thingy. Your innate.
Imagine like being a Brewmaster player who spent all this time learning 4 spirits plus creating an extra spirit of your choice, like this next level, like Korean StarCraft level of Dota, right? And then they're just like, nah, this shit's too complicated. Let's put it back to how it used to be.
Like, nah. Or imagine you're like a Prophet player, you're so accustomed to how to micro all individual treants around the map. They're just like, here's one big one, bro. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. And then after the one big one, they're like, okay, who even needs the trees anymore? Just take stats and get damage with your W.
Whatever,
Bro, Nature's Prophet You know this. I was an Admiral Bulldog fan, like massive fan back in the day, right? And I really believe if this hero gets broken again in another patch as NP hero, just remove him from the game. I'm actually sick and tired of him. They need to give him like the techies treatment, bro. Because it's been raining terror for too long now. Like 2 years straight of this hero just being busted. Actually, more than 2 years.
More than 2 years.
When did Bitcoin win TI? 3 years ago. So for 3 years.
What do you mean from 3 years, bro? Remember, we were talking about Mind Control's Nature's Prophet yesterday, bro. That's like 7 years ago. Nah, this hero.
True.
This hero.
True. Basically, for the entirety of Dota 2 history, this guy's been raining like terror through the game. But like the recent iterations have been really stupid since they made him like a carry. Straight up. No brains, no skill needed, just farm with the R and TP and hit people for 2000 damage. Has been an awful change to the game. But okay, back to this game. They've kind of stabilized us. It's only 10k goal lead. Quote unquote only. And Medusa, he's creating like a gap here. He's 5k ahead of 23 Savage here. He almost has the MKB. I low-key feel like this is kind of a power spike if he gets there.
Disruptor is still alive here, but I'm certain going to end up dead. There's no way out of this one. 45 the eye shots. Bach did his best. But, right, sorry, mates. I just gotta let you go.
They need maybe they need a blink dagger on 23 Savage next. Go for the swift blink probably. Then you can maybe make like a wraparound play with this like Underlord ulti, you blink in from the back with Shiro and just like eat everybody alive. I don't know.
Remember when the
I get to wait for them to come up high ground eventually.
they have to eventually, right, if they want to win the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Remember when the diffusal used to do bonus damage to rulings?
I do not. That is some old tech that even I don't remember.
Old tech, man. When it had the purge, like when it had the purge active.
Oh,
like,
yes.
With the charges, with the 8 charges.
Yeah. What could it insta give the rulings or just extra damage?
Yeah, just bonus damage.
I see. Oh man, when Diffuser had purge, that was a good time in life. That was a really good time.
It would insta kill the chaos golems.
Okay. I think Vici are actually getting ready to play Dota. They sold the boots, they bought the blink immediately. Not caring about buyback and shit. XM just bought out for the refresher.
Radiant are scanning.
Remember what I said in the draft, bro, that if they win this game, I hope nobody has anything to do. We're going to be here for a while.
They're going to smoke up. They're ready to go. They got dials on the underload for them to join them with these 4 heroes. They just need to find somebody with a Lion Hex without Q there to disrupt it, and then I think it can be a good fight.
I was literally thinking the same thing, that like it's kind of crazy that Q is the main bottleneck to your progress. If you don't have vision on Q, the play is literally pointless. We're gonna wrap
Mac is like trying to break some smokes and stuff.
Yeah, but they know he's here. They scanned him. They know what's happening. XM. Drums get popped. Mac's gonna go in, break the smokes on everybody. Oh man, no. They forced the ultimate from Bach. And he doesn't catch anybody.
That's not good. I do like that they proactively use it this time instead of like waiting for the line to get caught, you know?
Yeah.
But Mac is really on one this game. 5-1 and 13. Just a thorn in Vici Gaming side. Every move they make, he's just one step ahead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bro,
Dire's bottom tower
this
is
stupid
under
hero,
attack.
man. With the Octarine now as well. Just so pesky across the map. And now we're going to see the counter smoke come out.
They don't have the puck with them, but they're gonna go and quickly pick up
Radiant
the puck as a
structures
passenger.
are fortified.
12k net worth lead, but it's actually Vici that's playing aggressively here, trying to pressure the
Radiant's
tier
middle
2
Yeah,
tower
they baiting with the Medusa. Vici, I'm sorry, Nemesis no, but... Oh no, Planet's the first one to show, not again.
Not again, not Planet. He needs to stay alive here, but they're not brave enough to completely jump in on him. 23 Savage will have his BKB forced out by Shiro. And Shiro's on the chase. They're going to go after him. Shiro, he's got the MKB, and 23 Savage is in trouble. Getting saved by Q, but it's not going to last for too much longer. Dies on the comeback of the Requiem. Shiro now blinking forward, looking for Q, finding him. Glimpse back from Januel. Brings the AA right next to the Medusa as well. Shiro, carry job extraordinaire, my friend. He is coming through in a big way here. They fight back on the Char Ranger. They want to re-engage the fight. Shiro Wants nothing more to do with this. He's already gotten out. Bob will not be afforded that. Wait, what?
He actually made it.
Okay.
What a play.
Okay. They forced the buyback. So Team Nemesis will need to go and claim this Aegis. Man, 23 Savage just was not prepared to deal with that MKB. That's what happens when one carry player has the MKB, the other one does not.
And funny enough, it's so weird being right. I feel like Kyle most of the time. But that's exactly the play I was talking about. Get a Blink Dagger on Shiro, cut up the fight with the Underlord Pit and just zone out these heroes. He just beeline both XM and Shiro, fully committed onto 23. And yeah, Drow has a lot of damage, but standing next to these two cores is nothing he can do. Medusa is much, much stronger than him right now. If it's a full-on mano-a-mano, not getting kited up or anything like that on Medusa.
Has fallen.
And it's almost going to have to Swift Blink. We'll have to... Actually, still no buyback, even with 2,600 gold. Just a little too farmed on Shiro for his own good.
Lol. Bro, if I told
Okay,
you
700 gold to have it.
At minute 5, that come minute 45, that the Medusa would be, what, 7k ahead of the Drow, you would not believe me, given how that game was going, but...
Correction, 10k ahead of the Drow now.
Oh my god.
You know, that I would have agreed on, but the fact that his team is 10k behind and he's still 10k ahead, that's the fucking crazy part about this Dusa. Oh my god, but XM, what symptom is he suffering from right now, Snare?
Sick. One more item syndrome. Struck again, I'm sick, bro.
Bro, he needs this hex so fucking bad.
Very badly, man.
I feel like a Shivas or something wouldn't be too bad from him either.
Yeah,
like,
I could
just
see
some more
that.
survivability, some kite with the refresher would be pretty decent, but I think like the hex is just too clutch for like the big game plays you can make with it. It's not all on Lions back then to initiate shit with his blink hex. And just actually help with this pesky ass pop, man. Fucking Mac
Radiant are
is a terror on this map.
How does he still only have one death, bro? One death. For the
Apparently I'm very loud on stream according to Wookie, so maybe can I reduce my volume on Discord? Or should I drop my gain on my side?
No, I'll reduce it. All good.
Okay, cool.
We shall abide by the wishes of the Wookiee.
Tech connoisseur.
Tech connoisseur. So one of the problems that they're having is that even though they are this far ahead, right? If they don't win a fight outside the base, there's still no clear path to just, breaking the high ground. Drow doesn't want to just sit there by herself to try and siege it, right? So they still need to actually win fights outside the base, or have to get yet another Aegis after this one.
It's kind of what we spoke about earlier. Again, 2 times in one game, shocking. Where it's like Drow is the only person who can hit towers from on their team. And if she does that, you're going to have Blink Hex on SF soon, you're going to have Blink Hex on Lion, you're going to have Underlord Global Ulti, you're going to have like Glimpse back if she does make it out, like you let her run away, okay, she's fine, you press the Glimpse, then you get Glimpse her back at the end of her BKB. So they have to win a fight first. Because I honestly, I don't know how you push up into this. Just Shiro's Medusa alone is enough, like high ground defense at this point. And look at this. He's taking the Blink Dagger game so seriously. Actually,
Samuel?
Yo.
You froze for a second.
Oh.
But you're saying
Malaysian internet.
He's taking the
I
blinking.
was saying. Yeah, he took the Stone Gate duration level 25 instead of the intelligence. But oh, he's going for it.
Go forward.
Gets a DD.
They are going to be around him. Does pick up a DD on Shiro. Jabs and going to be able to jump him on the backlines here. Shiro is about to die, but no! Exam trying to save him, not able to do so. But it counts as a trade because Planet finally finds a way to bring down Mac. They kill him off. Now Vici Gaming though, they feel like they don't have damage anymore without the Medusa. They are trying to run away. But the BKB for XM is down. There's the Requiem. It comes back. They're looking for the Drow Ranger, but they need damage to do this. 23 Savage though. Can't get away from this Underlord, but he does have the hypothermia. He's tickling though. Not really getting anything done here. XM will die elsewhere. But Bach able to claim away the Aegis. Innocence, he is here. But with Drow coming back to life with the BKB this time around, they will decide to leave. So this is what they needed on the side of Team Nemesis. 2 core heroes dead from outside the base. this will give him a chance to try and poke at the tier 3 tower.
We were talking about the 23 Savage EE syndrome, right? And Shiro said, look at me, I'm the EE now. They just blink. It's like, oh, DD, I'm going to blinking and go for that. Like in the river. That was so overconfident. And this AA Ags fam is, it's a shot. It's just doing so much damn work right now.
That same shot is going to be in effect right now. The Ice Blast connecting onto Shiro. Holds him up, forces the BKB, and they force a buyback out of Shiro. Look at Planet. He found 23 Savage. He's getting blinked on by Shiro with the Stone Gaze. They want the Ranger, and they are going to get her. She's dead. 2 minutes, no buy. What can they do from here? But this...
Oh, they get another jab. They find him. He's got no BKB. Can he take the portal out?
Oh,
Where's
no.
that ball even going?
Oh, no, coming here from the middle base.
Oh, okay, that would be hilarious if he did do that. Okay.
Did require, though, buying back on XM as well as on Shiro. And that is very, very painful.
I think can they end in 95 seconds? They can just go for throw, no doubt.
They can, yeah. Oh, there we go. Shiro bought the rapier.
Holy shit. Shiro's playing to win.
He sold the Swift Blink.
He sold the Swift Blink. Oh my god.
So now he's slow as molasses. How is he going to get there?
Just bust up, baby. What? You told us he still got the Shiv? Okay. I mean, the other buybacks are still there for Radiant. They could stall this. It's only 70 seconds. There's still Glyph available. Refresher on cooldown for SF. Still very far behind on his farm. Still got no Hex. But Shiro, he's going to back himself. He thinks he can win this game by himself. Let's see if he's right, Snare. Let's see do or die time, baby.
Test out Dota coming in from Shiro. He wants to be able to bring down the first lane of barracks in this game. They're 19k gold behind and they get the first rack. And they're going for it. They're going to go straight for the
top. There's no other play they have. It's down 2 buybacks. They just bought the rapier. This is playing to win, baby.
Alright.
Radiant's
playing to win.
Oh my god.
Creeps. We need creeps. They're coming. They're on the way. BKB activated by Q. He kicks back the Medusa. Medusa will be alive for now. Buyback onto Jazz, but XM jumps in, gets the Requiem out of goes both directions. They made space to Shiro. Shiro's hitting the base. Shiro's getting the W.
Shit.
He actually fucking did it. Holy days. What a madman. What a madman. The madman.
Shiro God. Shiro God. Bro, Lion understood the assignment. He's like, no more blink stuns, no more Hex. I'm just gonna sit and channel my heal, my freaking mana onto this Medusa. His mana dropped so low there with the Ice Pass under tier 4s. He was caught. He had no BKB. They just suck up his mana, and he's like, I don't care. What did Lotus say? Buildings don't matter, racks don't matter, heroes don't matter, throne is the only thing that matter, and Shiro channeled that shit for a massive clutch out. How did Vici steal that games there?
You're right. That is stealing, bro. They found out where they lived, scoped the location, waited until they were out the crib, broke in and took all their shit, man. They did not see that coming on the side of Nemesis. I mean, just consider this. 3 minutes ago, right? 3 minutes ago. It's Shiro that's dead. It's Shadow Fiend that's dead. Both of them are buying back, hoping to try and do something special in a fight. That happened 3 minutes ago. And 3 minutes later, they win the game? 20k net worth behind? How much net worth were they down at the end of the game, bro? They're still down net worth at the end of the game, bro. 17,000 gold, despite getting the W for yourself. Oh my god. Shiro, okay, he's obviously the MVP, right? It can't be anybody else.
Yeah, I know, for sure. To be honest, it was a lackluster performance from, okay, besides Innocence is a god TI champion right there. But Shiro is just like, watch this, guys. Just get on my back, I'm gonna carry you. This is no RTZ Dusa, this is the Shiro Dusa, baby. That was a phenomenal performance.
You know what's crazy, right? So look at the building damage, right? 14,000 building damage. How much you want to bet that a huge portion of this came in those last 3 minutes at the end of the game?
Yes, for sure. Probably all of it.
Oh, man. Shout out Shiro. Shiro just had a phenomenal game. 800 CS. Look at the GPM that he's got there. 900 GPM. Bro, this game was so long. This is a 50-minute game and he had 900 GPM. Jeez Louise. You know what? It's for Team Nemesis. I think it's one of these situations where you can't read too much into why you lost this game, right? It's like one call was made at some point. You know, actually, when they lost, right? Because of the Drow's buyback being on cooldown, that fight that they decided to take, where she bought back to try and secure the Roshan, probably wasn't necessary. You know, at that point, Shiro was already leaving the area. XM was already dead. Probably not gonna, at that point in the game, at least I doubt Shiro was gonna try and solo Roche without half of his team. So that probably was a bit overzealous, and that's what put the buyback on cooldown. Ended up killing him and losing the game in the end.
To be honest, actually, despite the way the game went, I do think it is actually an outdraft. That's the issue. Because the issue we spoke about, they cannot go up high ground, was they tried to high ground once, it immediately cost them the game. Like, yeah, you can say, okay, they should have maybe had a chance to win because, you know, XM and Shiro got caught in the low ground. But that means even without buybacks, they could defend the high ground so easily, kind of vibes. You know, even the down Aegis and no buybacks, and it was just no chance for Nemesis to push. So even though they had great pickup, they had good team fight, they controlled most of the game, putting all the eggs in the 23 basket to be able to push down these racks was just not a viable strategy in the end. I actually think you can make the strategic critique, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
but Shiro honestly had a great performance on the Dusa. The way he kept up farm, like, this is why you pick Dusa, honestly. I thought, and honestly, the Drow matchup is like, I thought traditionally it's favored to Drow, but Shiro is like, well, watch this, fam, watch this.
Also, we probably can argue a bit about the itemization of Shiro. Above 23 Savage on that one, not getting the MKB when he could have. But either way, it is a victory for Vici Gaming. We're going to see if they'll be able to replicate the success in Game 2. So we'll catch you on the flip side for the more poor man stream Dota.
Myself, I came to party, need no one else, no, I don't need anybody. I'm by myself, I'm in the party with myself, I'm by myself. You came along, you're feeling something, nothing's wrong, but you feel your heart is thumping. They start this song, the room starts pumping by yourself, you're by yourself. Don't need no help, no. Don't need no help, no. We don't need no help, no. Don't let ourselves go. We don't need no help, no. Don't need no help, no. We don't need no help, no. To make this party go. We don't need no help, no. Don't need no help, no. We don't need no help, no. Don't let ourselves go. We don't need no help, no. Don't need no help, no. We don't need no help, no. To make this party go. I've come along for redemption, to right the wrong. Unlock me, gone, and oh yeah, I'm found. Everybody by ourselves, all by ourselves. We start to bounce, room is popping, we spin around, yeah, 'cause everybody's popping. It's here, I'm found, all else we got by ourselves, so by ourselves. Everybody, don't need no help, yeah, we know how to party. By ourselves, feeling naughty. bones of all we come and oh here I'm found. Everybody by ourselves, all by ourselves, all by ourselves. Yeah, we're the party, ain't nowhere else except here with everybody. All by ourselves, all else we got, and by ourselves, on by ourselves, on by ourselves.
Welcome everyone to the Poor Man stream, and because it's a Poor Man stream, there are some Poor Man's health. Not feeling too hot. You might not have been able to tell, but Mans is not hot. Mans is not hot. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cover this draft, and then afterwards we're gonna go ahead and raid B Cop so that
10
him and
seconds
John X
remaining.
Fire can ride you out for the rest of the day. Excuse me. So it must
5
be done. They're
seconds
not off.
remaining.
Okay, I'm not laughing. What they was trying to say, you sick, feels bad, man. Please get better,
Radiant
suit
team
fit.
pick.
Shout out for still doing the draft for game number 2. And also, yeah, riding them out. Never mind. Let me just be a grown up for 1 second.
Lol.
Gyrocopter. Okay, it's not a 23 Savage Gyrocopter. That's fine. I'm happy with that.
But it's a
Okay, this
Jabs
is how.
Timber. Jabs Timber.
I was about to say, this is how a Team
10
Nemesis can win the game. You
seconds
give Jabs Timber so, man.
Yeah. We've got Jabs Timber in the mix
5
right now,
seconds
so
remaining.
I think Vici, I'm
Team
not sure if they
Nemesis,
let it
turn
through.
to
They
pick.
forgot to ban that
Faceless
out.
void.
Hey, your favorite. I'm so sad. We're not
Oh
playing this game
no.
now.
Planet Faceless Void. Oh man.
Oh, Lord.
That's crazy. That's
Faceless
so amazing.
Void. Planet Faceless Void, baby. Let's go.
10 seconds remaining.
Unironically, though, time zone is decent against Timber, so and
5
time
seconds
dilation,
remaining.
baby, against Timber. So good. So good. Oh,
Bro,
man.
yeah, this is your hero. It's 100% win rate in this call so far, right? And
You called it yesterday. You said for a fact he's going to end up picking it in the finals.
facts. Maybe it's like some sleeper tech people just don't know yet. Like it's deep in your pubs, in like divine pubs, they know, and Planet God knows, and nobody else knows yet. You know?
Yep. This is why Planet was celebrating when they hit the API to get like people's records. He's like, yeah, now y'all can't see how much work I've been putting in. on
Team
this support
Nemesis,
void."
turn to pick.
Disruptor.
Because it looks kind of like, it looks like he kind of does nothing in games, but it's other times it's like maybe you're just not seeing the impact. You know? It would have been
I
nice
think
to have a
you will.
disruptor with him,
Time
Static Storm.
dilation.
with the time zone.
10 seconds remaining.
Hmm.
I like that they said they stole this away from
5 seconds
Innocence. He played a really good disruptor last game. Even though at the end it was like Shiro hard carried, whatever, true. But for the early game, majority of the fights they were won off this guy's clutch static storms and such.
No worries, bro. He's gonna
Radiant
play
team
Warlock
pick.
because he's got Gyrocopter with him, so he was guaranteed to play Warlock here for Innocence.
That would be Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, man.
There's some old tech Q used to love this hero back in the day. I feel like Jadge should even play offlane Spirit Breaker, so it's like beloved
10
hero from
seconds
like old
remaining.
Talon times.
This is a disgusting offlane though.
5
Jeez.
seconds remaining.
Timber Source Spirit Breaker, bro. Just trying to get on top of your ass every single time. So it's not going to be fun to play into. They definitely need... Well, you might still go for the Warlock, but it would also be nice to have any kind of disable to stop them when they're trying to dive onto Gyrocopter. You know, some DJ Nyx Assassin style stuff that we saw yesterday.
Radiant team pick.
Maybe the Jakiro. Well, the Jakiro could also be quite impactful.
Interesting.
The Ice Path, the nice thing about both Spirit Breaker and Timber, so you know exactly where they're going every single time that they go in, coming towards your carry. So very easy to be able to lay out the appropriate Ice Path, and the harass of the dual break
10
can be very
seconds
useful in lane as
remaining.
well.
Also, some extra magic damage inside of the
5
time
seconds
zone, you know?
Yeah, baby. Oh man, time zone. Now let's see what's going to be the other support here. Still not clear if it's going to be the Jakiro for Planet or for Innocence, but most likely for Innocence, right?
Yeah, I think it's to pick up a
Team Nemesis, turn to
Dark Hero.
Storm
Leave
Speed.
it for the last pick of the draft and you pick up the XM Storm here. They honestly, even though we mocked the Void, right? They're getting all their comfort heroes, the Shiro, Gyrocopter, the Planet Void, and now the XM Storm. I would like to think there is a response available for Nemesis against the Storm.
10
Do they want to just
seconds
cheese it out and go for the Huskar? I would not be upset about that. They can still have bans if they
5
want to take out the
seconds
AA
remaining.
later as well.
Hey, Rushka. Rushka's in chat, bro.
Wow, real
Rushka
OG
is in
showing
the
up.
Nemesis,
Yo.
turn to battle.
Rushka, then first
Oh,
rookie,
there we
now
go.
Rushka, you love to see it. And there it is. There's the Huskar. Oh, we've seen this as a pocket pick very often again. Okay, dude, I have to do this game. We can't skip this game, dude.
Okay,
too exciting.
I'm happy about that. Oh, so this will be, I'm gonna call it here, right? I called the
10
Husker pick. I'm gonna
seconds
call that
remaining.
this is gonna be the end of Faceless Void Pass 4 in this series. This game, there's
5
no way you're gonna
seconds
keep the
remaining.
100% win rate.
What if it's carry, bro? What if they decide to carry? How you doing, Rushka? Long time no see, gang. Nemesis. What's gonna be the cabbage hero here, though? Unironically, you know, could still play the draw, but something else. You know, this was a couple metas ago. You could have gotten away with the Sven pick here. I think that could have been pretty solid. But Sven is in a kind of awkward place right now. But I definitely want them to pick a kind of carry that can play up-tempo, play fast, be involved with the Husker when he's, you know, trying to power spike and end the game instead of still needing 10 minutes to farm.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Sven's not too bad. What else is left in the pool that's kind of popular at the moment? Joe
5
Weaver is still in the
seconds
pool.
remaining.
Not the worst Weaver game either. Although I guess maybe your Faceless Void time, so it's not the best for him.
Team Nemesis, turn to
I think
ban.
there's a lot of options. I just think they just need to enable, make sure this Husker like dominates this game, and be fine. They'll win.
How about
But yeah,
some
what
Wind
carry can they
Ranger
go for?
Nemesis?
Wind Ranger carry 23 does play it. He does play it. That would be pretty nice
10
actually.
seconds remaining.
I think that's pretty solid.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's go, Wind Ranger.
Juggernaut's not really a hero this patch, right?
Radiant
But I guess it's too
team
slow as
ban.
well. I think
that's
the healing
obvious.
ward would be really nice.
Let's see. DK carry gets banned out.
Good
What other
ban.
carries are here? It's not, no one's gonna play Slark or anything. He could play the Medusa
10
himself.
seconds remaining.
No, please no. He can't play Medusa
Nemesis,
Asuka.
turn to pick.
I mean, Asuka's not bad in the late game, honestly. The hero scales pretty well now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think it can scale, but you know, it's one of these things where when would you ideally be wanting to win with the hero?
I mean, yeah, plus if they go Medusa, they can actually just put this Faceless Void carry, bro. Play pass for Gyrocopter, pick up a nice off lane, and then you can actually carry and win this game. I was thinking this.
Shit.
I was thinking that. That's an up-tempo hero.
That's an up-tempo hero, baby. That's an up-tempo hero. That is an up-tempo hero.
Even his shot is kind of nice. If the Asuka needs a dispel or something, you
10
just,
seconds
does it work on? You can
remaining.
use it on teammates, right? Yeah, you can.
You can, yeah.
5 seconds
Okay.
remaining.
Okay, Alchemist Dota coming to a place city near you. Let's see what's Shiro. Not Shiro. Buck is gonna play. What's he gonna get here? There's still Center in the pool. There's Tide. There's Brewmaster actually not banned. He could go back for the Underlord again. Let's see. What could be nice into this Alchemist or the Timber Soul? Yo, bro, just put BMR, play offlane Ursa, bro. Look how good of an Ursa game this is, actually.
It is an amazing Asa game, actually.
Holy face.
But you have a void, a faceless void as your pass 4, man.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever.
Choose your hero.
Okay, that's just fine. Will he buy Blink Dagger on his Beastmaster?
No, definitely not. I mean, everybody's just going Ags Blink, right? But I don't know,
everybody
Buck's built
is,
different.
But Buck is built different. So I don't know if he's gonna be the one to actually keep up with that trend. He could make the executive decision that, you know what, actually, nah, I'm chilling, mate. I am just
I'm
gonna
kinda
buy
shocked.
my auras.
That they picked the Storm where they did without banning the Husker, to be honest. Because it's not kind of like it's not really a fringe cheese pick anymore, right? This Husker hero is just really strong right now.
10 seconds
Maybe XM
remaining.
wants to test himself, you know?
True. The Upper game was too
seconds
easy, you know what I'm saying?
You can't always dodge the hard lane. Sometimes you have to endure the hard lane and come out on top anyway. And it's going to be endure, right? Because Faceless Void and Jakiro are not going to help you. That's just a fact. You are on your own, my friend. Gotta do this dolo in the mid lane.
I'm worried for them in the laning phase. I feel like Jabs is going to be A-OK up top. Although Jakiro is very annoying. Jakiro Gyrocopter is a tough lane, but the Spirit Breaker should be enough to keep him going. I do think Q can also make some ganks mid if they really want to make XM's life even harder, but maybe not even necessary. Down bottom, Aoki should farm just okay there. Faceless Void's not going to do anything really, so... This is getting set up to go for a full 5-game series. But I'm glad you're pushing through for this one, sir. I'm glad you're pushing through for this one.
I don't know. I make no promises about games 3, potentially 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Old China Dota was all fucked up. But we'll do this one. We'll do this one. Watch, now Alchemist deciding, you know what? I actually want to play for the late game, bro. 50 minutes. Jeez, what'll I do?
I was thinking that Alchemist can be one of those classic 23 kind of games, you know? He's one of those heroes. He could be like 4K up. He goes like blink radiant 13 minutes and he just goes in, dies, give like tons of gold back to like the enemy storm after being shut down. But I believe in 23. I just believe in Max Huskar here.
Failure is just
Prepare.
See, Buck has the
the
Amar sticker. So showing respect to another TI winner.
Oh man.
Well,
I wonder what Abba would say watching Bach gameplay in the offlane, this qualifier particularly.
No blink game.
Oh, he's going HOD, bro. Let's go.
I was literally
Bach.
about to say, we know he's not.
Okay,
buying
there's
Blink
no
that
way he
game.
buys Blink this game. Bro.
Shut up, Bach, bro. TI went up, Bach. I will not question him.
Voice is too
man.
good.
And like maybe that's
Shiro,
why you shouldn't question Planet and Shiro as well. Both of them are
30
TI
seconds to
podium
battle.
placement finishes at TI. Got third place.
Wasn't Planet on the legendary LTD team? No.
No.
TI10 he wasn't there, right?
He
That
not.
was it was NQNY. Okay, sorry.
That was Wash Your FaceTime, man.
Yes. Planet has been a bit underwhelming in this final so far. But now he's on his signature hero. He's got his faceless voids now.
Hey.
The battle
Hey,
begins.
yo, shout out Yiprick. Somebody came through with a subscription there for the homies. Welcome to the poor man stream. I hope you got a poor subscription. Didn't cost you much. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Shout out, yes, we were rated with like 400 viewers here yesterday, and this is your first sub. Shout out the Dota fans, man.
I really want to see how this lane is going to pan out because we already saw Planet yesterday not really having that much of an influence in the laning phase. In this game, actually, they stacked up with the third support down bottom, though, hoping to try and find an early pick. Not really going to end up happening, so they actually might just stick to a tri lane here. I'm imagining Alchemist is like, dude, these heroes don't do anything to me in the lane, bro. Like, don't worry about it. Like, it's actually fine. You can go that side.
Planet's gonna pull the creeps 2v1. Actually, he's not gonna pull the creeps. Okay, interesting. Okay, Disruptor is gonna finally come back.
Oh, boo! Boo, Januel! Boo! I wanted to see 23 Savage giving his best impression of her host.
Gotta credit them that it looks like they're doing nothing here in the top lane in two heroes, but they managed to deny like almost the entire creep wave from 23, and that's just good play. Not 23 being bad, you know?
And considering it's an Alchemist as well, every little piece of gold, especially this early in the game, is extremely important for the hero.
That's why he took the seed money back because he knew he was going to be missing CS, you know what I'm saying? Joking.
Man, I really wish just for shits and giggles that one of these games, Planets picks plays the Slasher's way on the Faceless Void. I really want to see that. Imagine in a pro game that happens. Bro.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
But it'd be hilarious if there's like a game where Shiro like really like F's up and then they pick the Faceless Void and then it's like, nah, Shiro, you go play pause 4A or something. I'm going to show you how to carry, and he plays carry on the Faceless Void. That would be really funny.
Mid
I think
lane.
in old Dota, they used to actually do lane swaps and stuff. Remember the classic Mushi Ice lane swaps with the... Was it the Invoker? Yes.
Invoker was the one.
Denied!
But, very few teams do it nowadays. Team Liquid has done it like once or twice, given that they had Nisha and Mike, both of whom played at exceptionally high levels at mid and carry. But not something that you see all the time. Very rare.
While we in a typical, similar to game number 1, quite boring laning phase, I want to ask you, bro. I know he won TI with Liquid, and Liquid has had some good results, right? But I really do feel like your boy Nisha, since he left Team Secret, has not been... I feel like he was kind of like not full on like prime miracle, but he was like a tier above everybody else when he was on Team Secret. And since Liquid, he's just been like, hey, this is a good mid player, you know. I don't know if you feel the same way, or you think I'm underrating Liquid, Nisha.
No,
Okay,
I
okay.
think he does have to do different things on Liquid, right? So the style that allows him to fully express himself, he doesn't really get to play that way on Team Liquid. Also, you know, after he left Secret, you got Jack, man. Can't be buff, good looking, and a good Dota player all at the same time. Gotta pick a struggle, you know?
Facts.
So he had to, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! He made a sacrifice some Dota skill for looks maxing. Here we go. Also, I do genuinely think that like the environment at Team Liquid is very different than on Team Secret. Because let's be honest, like on that last 10 days on Secret, he was basically like carrying these guys every single game, right? Hard carrying them at times as well. But by the time he arrives to Team Liquid, you know, the idea is that everybody is supposed to contribute effectively to the game. Like hell, at any given time, like let's say it might be like, hey, actually, Nisha, go play differently. Give Insania the mid lane, right? So that he can farm and get farmed. Let's say Insania's playing like his Enchantress and they need extra damage. And they'll pull plays like that. So just the distribution of farm is so different on Team Liquid that it ends up looking like he's doing less. When he's still playing really, really well, he just, you know, doesn't have to do everything by himself anymore. It's sort of like in football, you know, when somebody leaves some garbage team, you know, Erling Haaland leaves Borussia Dortmund, he goes into a team where he's still the main man, right? He's still amazing. Jack Grealish goes to Man City, now he's part of a cog in the machine. Has a footballer changed? No, just being asked to do different things.
Damn, we had to compare Nisha to Jack Grealish. Feels bad. But yeah, it is the perfect analogy, though. It is the perfect analogy.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I mean, you know, one TI, one Champions League, the same thing, right?
Oh, this could be first blood. Barra charging to mid.
No! XM! Who is this guy, bro? Holy face. He actually solo killed. He was actually getting dumpstered in the lane, right? Look at the CS difference. Getting absolutely demolished. But he solo kills him during the charge. That literally just recovered the entire game for XM. He can actually play Dota now. I was worried he might not be allowed to play Dota. But in that moment, Camille, he shows why he's like, bro, pick your Husker, see what happens.
Bro, what, not to put too much emphasis on this, but what level Husker was back? Because damn, solo dying and at first blood, not even just like a random death, that's huge. XM is the Storm God for a reason. And you did say, hey man, he knows this matchup better than anybody. He's gonna pick it, he knows how to play the difficult matchups, and he just showed it there. He's level 6 now. He can go gank other lanes, he can actually do shit on the map.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Might make the decision to TP somewhere. All these heroes are a bit too tanky though. Nobody's been massaged enough to make a viable move. So you'll have to, I think most importantly,
he managed to get to the point where he got 3 points in the static and he can jungle if he really wants to abandon this lane, most importantly.
Bottom lane, we didn't pay too much attention to this, but it looks like what we expected to happen happened. That Innocence was doing a good enough job protecting Shiro that they couldn't reliably dive him. So it was Jarocop that got a lot of farm. Also, Q has been on quite a few adventures across the map, you know. Hasn't been able to get any stacks going. He's been trying to play aggressively, but so far hasn't worked out yet. Up top, 23 Savage. The glimpse from Januel will save him, but look who it is. It's Planet coming through. Planet
oh my God.
What? 25 HP. He survives in the end. The charge through from Q actually kills off Planet instead. Ah, dude, he really is her most. 23 is doing it.
Radiant are scanning.
They're actually kind of shutting this Alchemist down and all. Before we get to that Shiro down bottom, but too greedy. Gets punished by the Husker.
So doesn't that give you deja vu? Because 23 Savage did the same boneheaded move yesterday.
Exact same move.
Exact same place in the same Euro as well.
I don't understand what is it about Gyrocopters that makes these carry players so overzealous.
That's how you gotta play the Euro, bro.
Also, for the first time this qualifier, bro, your boy Bach is dominating a lane.
What? Yeah, he's on.
And he actually went for the HOD build, which I really like to see. So they can pressure this tower immediately. At 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure this thing is gone for sure.
10 minutes, but it's going now. might be able to take a bit of free
23,
damage
bye-bye.
as well. XM is here too. Where did he come from? Get
Dire's
here.
top tower is under attack.
I love how he managed to secure that kill because they did not need him, but he was like, yeah, no worry, I'm just gonna get my farm. He's the same farmer as the Husker, bro. He's the same farmer as the Husker, just playing so well.
Radiant's middle
He actually
tower
gets the
is
ruin
under
luck now
attack.
too. Ah, what a beast.
Quit your mumbling.
Dire's top tower is under
Indeed,
attack.
claim this tier 1 tower. Bark has it.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yo, 23. Not been a good day at the office, my friend. Been tough, bro. Tough. This game's been tough.
Bro, I gotta say, the past 5 griefed him, bro. He wasn't there for the first 2 waves.
Yeah, and you,
As
you
a
said,
carry
you only got
player.
1 CS out of those first 2 waves, right?
Because, I mean, we say this Void is a useless hero. Who has a better attack animation and base damage than Void? Like, Void Beastmaster is so much attack damage and attack animation. You cannot get last it in like 2v1 like that.
Okay, now you bring up
I'm bottom.
They've already taken out the Timber, so Q looks like he's gonna join it. Doesn't have charge. Double kill for Shiro. You actually bring up a point. I want to go back and see on the games that Planet played on his Void. And I want to see what his deny numbers look like. It could be the case that perhaps he gets like a lot of denies on the hero
Radiant's middle
and lost
tower
it and stuff
is
like that.
under
We'll see.
attack.
Figure it out. Bottom lane Shiro, now that he's gotten those kills, he's feeling so good about himself. At some point, they'll be able to bring in extra heroes to push out the tower, but now he's just happy to keep farming in the jungle. XM is happy to farm mid, and Huskar can't even really fully just come in and bully XM anymore. But also, what's Huskar supposed to do? Where is he gonna go next? Who's a viable target for that first rotation now that these Vici heroes are getting more farm than usual? And we're about to find out. He's
yes.
gonna smoke up.
But the Armlet got the smoke. This would be a big kill if they can get it actually. But Bark is in the far side. He's in the jungle. They don't want to just pick up Planet. This is a completely meaningless kill, but they might be forced to do it anyways. They want this big one. They wanted this guy here. Mr. Faith Bian on the Beastmaster. He's reading the map perfectly well.
Well,
He's even stealing the Alchemist Ancients. He's really being a havoc in this game. Wrecking havoc in this game. Oh my god, Max taking his own Alchemist creep here after... Oh, 423. 423. How? Like 58 CS on an Alchemist at 10 minutes is actually insanely low. And that's after farming the stack, so he's really just got nothing this game.
Hasn't been working out for him. Spirit Breaker had too much to do elsewhere, so... With the Disruptors, I had too much to do elsewhere. General is almost level 6, so they will have the Static Storm soon. For now, though, they really don't mind just sitting back and farming on Vici Gaming, getting everything that they want. Also see that Shiro's gonna change up the build a little bit. Because he's playing into the Huskar, he wants to try and play the Huskar at range. He's gonna go for the D-Lance instead of the usual Falcon Blade, crits, Aghanim Rush.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, he went for the Falcon and the Dragon Lance early, so he actually wants to actually have a presence in this game. He wants to be getting to these fights and joining these engagements. So it's kind of an old school Gyrocopter build, and I'm not upset to see it this game. I think it's a pretty decent read. The stats on the D-Lance very effective for Gyro for these early engagements, along with the Falcon Blade plus full magic 1-2.
Diamond Tower will fall. Lots and lots of space to Shiro, so now they can turn their attentions elsewhere. Once they pick up this Kaya from XM, I imagine they're going to want to try and make something happen. And that is indeed true, because Innocence is already having a smoke ferried in on the courier. You'll probably go connect with the Beastmaster, right? You find a kill somewhere in the jungle, ideally it's the Huskar, and then you pressure with the Beastmaster and you get the tier 2 top.
That's fair. I really like how Buck's playing this game also to scale. Like, they have this draft where they have Alchemist Huskar, not the best scaling draft. And like, ultra late game Huskar is not too bad, but for the most part, this is like a mid game draft. They want to hit their timings and boss, and Vici are like, we got Gyro, we got Storm, we got a Beastmaster going the full Helm of the Overlord. We're ready to go into the late game. You have to force us to make moves on this map, because we completely content to farm, and they farming much better than the side of Team Nemesis right now. Even look, Mac is still way ahead of this Huskar. Well, okay, it's 50 goals ahead, but he's ahead of the Huskar. That's what matters. Sorry, XM is.
New heroes on your team, Huskar and Alchemist, that you ideally need to be playing from the front foot. Hell, even the supports as well. Disruptor, Spirit Breaker, these are not comeback supports. You want to be playing on the front foot with these kind of heroes. So, some concerns, I think, for the side of Nemesis here, of how this game is unfolding. And the big deal is Shiro, man. They have not addressed Shiro. And if Shiro gets too strong, that he can just punch through the Huskar, then all of a sudden the advantage of picking this hero goes away. And half that advantage already elapsed already, right? Given that he wasn't able to dominate the lane. Hell, his tier 1 tower, bro, the Huskar, the lane he was playing into pretty much has a full HP tower. You almost never see that.
Yeah. And also, Alchemist usually, the strength of this hero is he hits his carry timing faster than most other carries. Like, he gets Radiance, he gets Blink, and then he buys the BKB immediately after that. But even just with Radiance Blink, he's ready to make smoke up and make plays at the team. But your counterpart is a Gyrocopter who was given 2 free kills and basically a free lane down bottom besides his 1 misstep. He's going to be ready to go toe to toe with you in his engagements as well. So
Dire are scanning.
very, very tough hole Nemesis have dug themselves into you. And it seems crazy because it's only like 4 for 3, only 1k gold difference. But the actual game state is not as stable as it seems. But you never know, that first big fight with the Huskar and Alki, they do just get a good initiation, kill like 2-3 heroes, get the Roshan, they will be in a very good place on Nemesis. But they got the Planet Faceless Void, bro. They will break all that shit up.
And now he has level 6 as well. Their time zone, baby.
Forget that max level time dilations there.
We're going to be quite for the universe. Nah, this is actually the last game that we're doing because I am kind of sick right now. So I need to rest and recover. Fuck. Him and the boys chilling. Jabs is actually starting to do a little bit better right now though. Now that he doesn't have to deal with all of the harass on bottom's been able to farm. Getting closer towards getting his CG boots. The Kaya intel. Hasn't looked like the completely indomitable force we saw him yesterday on this hero, but that can still come with time.
Yeah, but I think this game is also kind of content to farm, not rushing a blink or anything like that. He's like, again, that's the game we're playing. Like Alchemist, Gyro, everybody in this game just farming. He's gonna do that too. And even with the death, he got more than enough farm that he needed to in the lane. To be honest, look, he's right there with all the other cores. He's ahead of the enemy Storm Spirit, who's 2-0. He's actually ahead of Bach. Shocking with the amount of farm and how early Fate Beyond took the tower on the other side as well. Now he's going to look to make an impact with this, with the Hammer of the Overlord going into the mid lane here. Planet here to back him up as well. Jackie tipping in too. Surely we're going to go down.
Super interested in defending
Dyer's
it.
middle
22
tower
Savage
is
does
under
get
attack.
scouted a little bit. There's no way they're going to actually fight for the tower. Drop down the acid spray. Get back. Tower will
Whoa, XM.
Okay.
But
Dyer's
Arcane.
middle tower has fallen.
At the tower. Now taking over the jungle, even less areas for 23 Savage to be able to farm.
Honestly, even this showing on this wave is brave, yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Luckily, Bas doesn't have a blink dagger. That's the least master to blink and punish. So actually, for a typical Alchemist game, he was going to have his blink at like 18 minutes, right? Okay, let's say 17 minutes. Now he's almost got it. How late is that? That's like 4 minutes late compared to like a good timing on Alki, right?
Everything has been massively delayed. Might get
3
delayed
minutes,
even
let's
further
say.
though, because they are coming in with the smoke right now. 23 Savage, they see him pop the time
Pop the
dilation.
time zone.
There's the
Here we
time
go.
zone 2, baby. With the macro fire into primal roll drop for good measure. That is a dead Alchemist. They did come through with the static storm, but I don't know if they can actually kill anybody here. Planet doesn't get himself glimpsed back, but then he drops the time dilation. Too good.
What a ward here by Radiant, scouting out 23 farming this jungle area earlier. Just good rotations. Vici Gaming, man. Like he said, when the China versus C, whenever they have these combined qualifiers, China always seems to get the better of C, and that's pattern seems to be continuing here so far in this grand final.
Has fallen to
They
the
actually even steal away the first Aegis from the Huskar. That's crazy business.
Yeah. The Huskar himself is coming to fight right now, but he sees Bach.
No roll available on Bach.
There's no primal roar available. Ice Pop will be there, but they know that this should be a nice quick kill.
Ooh, can he get the ancient clip too?
Let's see. They should get it. Nice.
Oh, that's a ton of gold.
That's a big deal.
And Asuka almost has his BKB now, so that's a huge timing for the side of Nemesis. Alchemist got his blink too.
Where's my pension?
It's still a pretty equal and even game, honestly. Gyro almost has his BKB, but he's 3 levels behind an Alchemist to the Gyrocopter, just to give you illustrate how far behind he is.
Shiro has been farming in this area of the map for so long, just chilling, bro, doing whatever he wants. He's having the time of his life right now. Playing some music in the background, you know. Does the shift view for the stacks. Checks his phone
Radiant's
quick.
middle tower is
Chilling.
under attack.
Chilling. Top lane. Planet not chilling as much. It's gonna get charged upon right
What
now.
time zone?
They do have the time zone
But
if
he's
he wants
silent.
to drop it, but he's silent until won't be able to contribute to the fight. XM. Let's get the back onto Innocent, but XM, he wants the Mac Oscar. He's got to get him. FTZ does show up though. No, they can't get him in time. Mac popped the BKB, able to run himself away after getting the double kill on the supports. And now Q, he's charging in. He sees Shiro. Shiro doesn't have his BKB just yet, but Q has overextended. They end up losing the third breaker.
Not too bad. First, BKB usage on Husker getting 2 kills, and Q kind of did feed there in the N23. Just a little out of range to get his stun off there, otherwise maybe they could have looked to re-engage. The GT boots completed for your boy Jabs, who's been farming very well this game as well, so both teams have a lot of strengths here up in these fights. That silence is actually countering your boy Planet really hard from Husker.
Yeah.
I think if not for the silence, I wouldn't have died once so far this game.
Darrow now does have BKB, but they also have it on excellent, so the double BKB timing has now emerged.
Was an Aegis as well.
For 2.5 minutes. This has to be go time surely, right? The only thing you're waiting for is
And the haste too.
Alright. He gets scanned. Does not seem like Mac will be caught out by this one.
We hope not. BKB back up in 15 seconds.
Radiant's
For
bottom
the
tower
Husker.
is under attack.
How far is 23 from his BKB? 1,000 gold away. After the stacks, he should actually have it.
Alright, who is gonna be the lucky winner? It is gonna be a Planet. The reverse
And that's a good ass
Bottom
shot.
tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, they smoke up, they came through the twin gate. Yeah, sending
Uh-oh,
Shiro
23.
forward.
23.
Oh,
They
no.
ping that area. I think Buck is gonna find him. Again, no blink dagger, but they have XM with the haste.
Scouts are scanning.
23.
Oh, he actually reached it out. He reached it
Radiant's
out.
middle tower is under
Sniffed
attack.
that. I don't know about this. Something feels a bit wrong about the situation.
Dire
Will instead go on to Q. There's the time zone, but General managed to get out of it. Q, does he have charge? Yes, he
Really
does.
impactful
There's no
ability.
iceberg.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Just force the 2 supports
Are
back.
fortified.
I think you're right. Time dilation is the big thing about the support point. Now 23 charging up the stun. They want to make the move on Shiro here. He's going to go in here. The BKB doesn't pop
He
it
has
though.
it. He finally pops it at the last end of the fight. And look at 23. Gets off his own BKB right now. Q will arrive with the charge onto Shiro. XM with his first life being taken away. We'll have to wait for the re-engage. Jabs has found Shiro on the other side of the fight. XM now hit with the nether strike. Feeling away also zip out. Jabs gets primal roar. Shiro though, he can't kill him. The creep eats some of the damage. And now here comes 23 Savage and Mac dealing damage, taking names on the backline of the fight. They try to TP out to Jakiro.
What a glimpse.
They say no was Ranel, glimpsing him into the situation and into oblivion. It is a 4-for-1 trade. Vici Gaming, they started the fight, but they certainly could not find, or they didn't start the fight. But man, if Shiro had popped the earlier BKB, who knows what could have happened.
I mean, I think he just didn't react fast enough in time. I was actually calling out 23 not using his BKB after he get the blink stun in there. But he got carried up by Jakiro and lost a lot of his HP, but managed to get it off in time. The healing for his Alchemist was more than enough to keep him going. And what a great call from the 23 Savage. They knew they put the Aegis on Storm, so they could hard commit and Gyrocopter and killing get through the BKB. Excellent plays from Team Nemesis.
That's what they wanted. Alchemist all of a sudden back to being the most farmed and strongest hero on the map. There's Huskar as well. Relatively uncontested in that fight. Mac got to do quite a bit. Like they were not really focusing him. Those are the kind of environments that Huskar loves, right? Where there's chaos everywhere, and for a while he can just sit there dishing out damage. No one can really bring him down. You know, no one's targeting the right spells on him. Before they know it, half their HP is gone to Burning Spears.
Yeah, and you said Shiro was doing well earlier, so he should be able to bring down this Huskar in these fights, but currently Mac is 2,000 gold ahead of this gyrocopter. He's going towards the Satanic next. If he can get to that in a good space of time, they're going to have huge Huskar problems. 23 will just be a space creator in these fights. And he'll have an AC to make this fight even more durable for the Huskar, reduce their armor. So, formation, the game's back on for Team Nemesis. They weathered the storm, they struggled in the early game, but they've really transitioned well into this mid game.
Also, in terms of itemization, I feel like that fight could have also been different if Shiro had an Aghanim Scepter. There's a lot of damage from the gyrocopter left on the table when he was either being disabled, stunned up, disarmed, you know. A ton of stuff that was preventing him from actually attacking.
Oh, so that's why he bought the Dragon Lance. He disassembles it and he buys
Yeah. You gotta pop in the chop shop, baby. I feel like there should be some, you know, in like the old, like in Most Wanted, Underground or whatever. You know, you add like new stuff to the car, and then you have that sound effect like click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Add that whenever you use chop shop.
Bro, if they actually add that to gyrocopter, I'll pick him every game. I really like the way Nemesis are playing their tempo this game. They're not like over pushing it. They don't feel like they're on a clock, on a timer. They're waiting for their items. Want to get this AC on the Alki, want to get this Satanic on Huskar. But as I say that, they're going to jump in and look for a fight.
Time zone! Look at that charge! Oh, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
What an ability.
Going nowhere very quickly.
Do you think if they make the cooldown instead of like Chrono super long, if they make it like, they say 80 seconds cooldown, would it be too broken?
I think that'll be fun. And fun.
Because then I could see a world where it would be like super fun, like tempo hero to play.
Speaking of tempo, Jad's gonna ensure that his team maintains their tempo by buying up a Pipe of Insight right now. Most of the damage they've been suffering has been the magic damage, even from the gyrocopter, so will massively increase their tankiness in these fights, and that in tandem with the AC. Honestly, they're ready to fight right now. Planet, oh, he got out. He was getting charged upon, but he managed to TP out in the end.
They did force out XM's BKB, which is a pretty big deal. 90 seconds no BKB for the Storm. Roshan will only be up in a minute, so kind of get away with that one a bit.
You think XM knows that the Beastmaster is on his own team, so the Lincolns didn't need to rush it this fast?
Why did he rush the Lincolns? I guess for charge, Alki stun, glimpse. It's a good Lincoln.
Especially with the BKB already, right?
Yeah. XM is like the anti-carry player. Instead of every game being like, I don't need BKB, bro. He buys BKB every single time and he buys Lincoln whenever he needs it. Even the sniper game, he went BKB Lincoln Sphere, bro.
Better man than me. Although from time to time you can do that build on Weaver. You have to. Look how big Mac is now. 3.8k HP when the armlet active. It's almost got the Satanic being delivered now. Mac is tanky. And he's also about to crack level 20 as well. Ooh. We have some problems at the side of Vici Gaming. Which facet, which challenge is he going to take? Let's see. Okay, take the library for that.
Interesting. I thought he'd go for the Berserker Blood one for sure. But I mean, that's 7-second cooldown on life break is crazy.
That's criminal.
Then making your Ags Taunts heroes. Yeah.
Radiant are
I don't
scanning.
need that regen. Jabs is here. He's got access to the GG boots, baby.
Gonna have a... Bro, he's also going for Crimson God as well. Shiro's life is gonna be hell once that's up. Oh, and he changed his mind. He's not going for the super crits anymore. He's actually wanting a butterfly here.
the enemy carries are the happiest MKB buyers. 23 definitely wants a basher. Mac wants like Agonins and stuff.
Affirmative.
You know, if Jabs ever bought NKB, you kick him from the team that's in there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So watch those, man. Gotta get out of here.
They get a smoke up. But a nice high ground here, but they don't really have vision for the high ground. They're holding it. They're gonna send out the balls. XM showing bottom. They're throwing. They want to go. But they know if XM's not there, it's a good fight for them to take. Does have a TP on the storm. There's a tier 2 available, but could be too little too late. They're gonna get caught out of the scan. So Faces Void might give up his life here for the force.
Look at the reverse time or to dodge the initial start, so no silence. The Ice Pass connect onto 23 Savage before he finds all his spells. Time Zone comes up with the Macro Pyre. They also have a Primal Roar in the mix. Shiro's finally made his presence known, but he just doesn't have the damage right now. The auras from Jabs are too much. 23 Savage and Mac just post up directly onto the Gyrocopter. They kill him off. Bug gets found and brought down as well. As Planet, he is right now running away. He is putting the 100% win rate Void Spirit in jeopardy. Team Nemesis, these two tanky, beefy boys are just too strong right now to punch through.
My god, they win that fight and Roshan is alive too. This is disaster town for Vici Gaming. And you remember last game I said, oh, 25 minutes, they down 5k, that's nothing. This game is a different situation. This game you do not have that insane Medusa high ground defense. And the push on the side of Nemesis, you have Husker, Alki, Jabs with the Guardian Grease behind them. They're gonna feel very, very confident to do a lot on this map.
Take that.
I'm sure all the tier 2s are going to go down, but wouldn't be surprised to see more even happen with the second Aegis on this already unstoppable Husker.
Oh boy. Mac, level 21. Oh, he actually is going to kill them. Understanding the situation, and he also just sees how much physical damage he's doing. You know, in retrospect, for the way he played the game, right? I think Fabian actually should have itemized for the Blink Axe. Because if you look at the way the game is unfolding, right? The overload that he got, he only really got a tier 1 tower out of it. The tier 2 tower is still completely fine, right? Usually with the overload plays, after you get that Roche, you come back in, you sweep the map, you take a tier 2, but I haven't been able to do that. And if you don't do that, then you're expected to fight. Would you rather have your Axe blink in a fight, or this Helm of Overlord, which... yeah, okay, there's some decent auras on some of these creeps. Not that these creeps are super survivable. They can be killed very quickly. Enemy team has Timber. They've got Husker. The moment those creeps even show up in the fight, they die, just like what we saw there.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate one. He didn't get as much done as he would have liked to. I feel like that one fight where they made the mistake where they were actually by the tier 2, they put Shira out. It's kind of weird. They put Shira out to push, but they never gave him the Aegis on the gyro, you know? That one mistake, that first mid-game fight win for the side of Nemesis, it's just been all downhill from there for the side of Vici after losing Shiro. I mean, that one death and he just fell so far behind in the farm. It's kind of crazy because he was having a free game, but couldn't put that farm down in effective use in actual, besides the stat sheet, you know?
Still time for Shiro to pull a Jacroy. Daedalus is on the way. Just then needs Satanic Rapier. And he's good to go.
That will help quite a bit at least.
Question is getting there. Will he arrive at any reasonable point in this game? Shiro. Big and bad on the
human award.
Woo!
Dire's courier has been killed.
Bro, if he dies for this, he's gonna die for this, bro.
Radiant's middle tower.
He's fine, bro.
Oh man, most expensive song of all time. Oh, wait, what?
Bro, he didn't even get the glimpse. Planet God.
Planet God. One more time walk and he's fine. He's good. He's out. They're actually still chasing him, dude. They do not want to let this go. Januel has Blink Dagger. They got him. They committed the static storm for it, but it's worth. Get that stinking planet out
Space
of
created.
here. That actually is genuine space creation, though. And he took out a Sanj, right? On the way. Hashtag worth.
Who had a Sanj coming?
Jabs.
Maybe, the Bara. No?
No, Jabs. For,
Oh, I see.
for the SMK.
I see.
For the King of Fighters. You know, you were
Radiant's
saying the other
bottom
day
tower
about like
is
how
under attack.
most you're a pure Dota player. You don't play too many games outside of Dota.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's too many Dota players who are like that. So you can make a reference to something. Brothers just don't get it. They're like, what are you talking about? It's like
You know,
I'm
on
trying
this
to-
topic,
Uh-huh.
Oh no, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say because I tried calling the SNK the King of Fighters item, and I forgot
Yeah,
who was
yeah,
casting
yeah.
with. We're like, what the hell are you talking about? It's like that.
On the topic of references, I'm very impressed with us. We've gone to almost two games of this best of 5 series now, and we haven't made one football reference just yet. So we're on good
No, we
behavior
did.
today.
Jack Grealish.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Okay, Ags is up. Who got the blessing? Janual, of course. Will now have an Ag static storm.
Oh my god, he's even giving Ags away already. Bro, 23, what a beast.
Alchemist.
How good does that gotta feel? Where you can rush refresher on Disruptor, man.
Dog.
Planet, look at this guy. This is impact breaking the smoke again.
No,
You came back to the wrong side of town.
Oh no, that's your fault, bro. You passed us first, didn't it?
Yeah, fair. He legitimately made so much space last time, and this time he just dies in 3 seconds. Oh my god.
Radiant's middle tower.
Look at that, there's the Axe Static Storm.
Already,
Oh,
yeah, it's on the
potential.
Storm Spirit. They charge him in as well. They have the silence, but Exam dives away. He manages to get out. There was no bash immediately from Q, so they were not able to find the kill that they needed onto that Storm Spirit. Very lucky times for XM. Literally, one bash, he dies 100% there.
Yeah, 100%. Even if Akuma's TP wasn't on a cooldown, you could have had a TP on, stun on top of the storm. But thankfully, XM makes it out. Bro, even with his team getting absolutely destroyed this game, he's 7-0-1. That's crazy.
And he laned against the Husker, just to remember that. And he first blooded the Husker in lane, alone. How, bro? Who is this guy?
Do me a favor and check his items there for a second, Mr. Smith.
He's looking. I see that he's got this Mjolnir.
He's like, Shiro, bro, I don't know what you're doing.
That's
I'm
what's
gonna
going
carry
on,
this
that's
game
right.
now. And you know what? I don't blame him for this. I honestly don't blame him for this. Conversely, you could make an argument that he could have went like that Guardian Greaves build on Storm Spirit and Shiro doesn't buy a BKB. He just goes straight for Ag's crit, like right from the jump. And that's how they could have played to maybe push the timing faster, because they would actually have had damage then. But yeah, I don't know.
These are
We'll
rough
see if it
heroes to
pays off.
play into without BKB though, right? Even if they did have the
Right.
balance.
Over here.
I mean, yeah, you have to have the BKBs on all the cores.
Dire are scanning.
Max getting closer and closer towards his MKB. He wants to tie up the series. They lost game 1. He wants this game 2 victory to reset everything into a best of 3 and give himself some much needed momentum as well. There it is. Full MKB for Mac. He buys out for it completely. He's so farmed.
Oh, he's keeping. Okay, I guess there is Alchemist giveaway Ags, but technically he's more farmed than the Gyro for like the most of this game too.
Got my bearings.
Pretty wild stuff, honestly. Got his Abyssal Blade.
He's a
coming
Haka
soon as
player.
well.
I question his rank on the hero after he died first blood, but XM is just a god on the storm. It is what it is, but he's played a phenomenal Huska since then. That was his only death of the game, actually. That one kill to XM in the laning stage.
So you're telling me that 37 minutes in, we have one combined death from mid laners? It's crazy.
And I don't think it's been particularly close for Mac either. Like, it hasn't been one of those where you're like teetering on the edge. It's been like in control. XM, even in the with Ag Static Storm, they couldn't kill him. Gotta love star mid players, man. Gotta love star mid players.
Mid laners are what make you initially fall in love with the game. But it's off laners and supports that make you appreciate the game.
Mid laners is what makes you love watching Dota. Mid lane is also what makes you hate playing Dota.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so they got a ward here. He just get dewarded. He got his charge off first, but he cancelled it up on the Barra. I think he's waiting for Roche. Oh, Roche is up. Not sure what they're waiting for on Nemesis. Like, it surely should just be go time now. They're just giving chance for Gyrocopter to catch up in this game. He's going to have his Satanic soon, so... Daedalus Satanic level 25 on Gyro. Sounding to me like a decent timing there, Sne. AC completed on Beastmaster now as well, the counter AC.
We also got the BKB piercing pure damage on the Macropire now. Magnum Scepter.
Oh, that's huge against Husker. That's huge against Husker.
Because what they've just been doing is literally just standing in the Macropire, right? And then they just beeline towards Shiro, but not going to be the case now. And you're not going to make sure that none of them move? Yeah, time zone.
I really feel like Time Zone is going to do something. Like, this map is going to be like one time where you'll be like, oh my god, most broken shit ever. Just do half as good as a Chronosphere for one play and I'll be sold, you know?
Diverting.
You know, actually, the funny thing about Nemesis' situation right now, Shiro's not playing Medusa, but a very similar thing could happen to them in this game. If he does get to that Divine Rapier, where you lose one fight and you just straight up lose the game. So, on one hand, yes, they should be playing more proactively, right? But game one must have been a traumatizing loss. I can understand why they decided to play as disciplined as possible.
To be honest, he's got all the periphery items needed to enable the rapier. He's already got 1,000 gold. He can sell his trades with like 2k. Let him farm for another 3 minutes and he'll have that rapier and carry this game, honestly. Don't give Shiro this opportunity. We've seen Jikroi do it in the start of this qualifiers as well. Against Vici Gaming, right?
Yep. 23 and the boys, they do smoke up, but they don't have any positive vision right now onto any Vici heroes. They don't really see anything. But Vici, they also decide to do the same.
I agree with this. They got they have everything they need on the Gyrocopter. This is their time.
Are you kidding me? Mac literally just walks past them? Wow.
That is really weird in daytime vision.
No, there's still nighttime for like half a second.
Oh, that makes complete sense.
They only broke the vision onto Planet.
Stupendous.
Nobody else is revealed, but unfortunately for them, nobody else from Nemesis is availing themselves of an opportunity to be ganked. I don't know if they kill him there, but he was not very close to anybody on his team. That was maybe the best opportunity they're gonna get.
If they win this Roche fight here on Vici, that means they'll have Aegis and probably Rapier afterwards on the Gyro. But now, Nemesis, they're smoking up Shiro. Not the guy you want to be breaking the smokes here, fam.
Nemesis is gonna be there now. Shiro.
He's gonna hold his ground.
Careful, Shiro!
Oh, no!
Shiro! What were you doing, mate? He goes back in, can't get off the BKB due to the axe static storm. He's gonna end up losing his life without buyback. Can't even pop his Satanic. Shiro, mate! What happened there, buddy? Bark is gonna find himself getting glimpsed back towards the rest of Nemesis. His height is gonna get taken away. Oh man, I can't believe it, bro. Shiro, dog. We were gassing you up now, bro. Now, and then you do this to us.
So you didn't want to be the Jikroi Gyrocopter. You wanted to be the 23 Savage Gyrocopter.
Man. The thing is, yet again, similar to what we saw with XM when he died on the Shadow Fiend in game 1, where he almost actually escaped the gank, but he himself brought himself back in. Shiro was doing the right thing. They recognized, okay, this is a poor place to fight. Reset, come back deeper into this high ground. Then when we have more vision, we already have the Jakiro in a perfect position for the Ice Path. Planet's waiting for an opportunity to jump in. But Shiro decides he wants to be a little bit closer. Oh, man.
I
To
mean,
be fair
the
to him,
whole game,
yeah.
they've been using this void to break the smoke, so I don't know why he decided to do that job on Shiro for this case. But sorry, you were still saying, my man.
I was gonna say that, like, to be fair to him, he might not have known that Janwell had Ags. Janwell's been staying off of map since he got gifted the Ags, so.
Fair. No, but I know he did know because they went on XM top with the
Oh,
Ags.
they did. Yeah, they did, yeah.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
So this round is an unbeaten hero in the series. Nah, bro.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Nah. That was high-key a throw, not even like a bad play, you know?
Yeah. Game could end very shortly. Mac. Still in a very powerful position. Still only the one death that he suffered in the early laning phase. Bark has
I
some.
will-
there we
I will-
go. That's the reason, bro. Lag. That's why we didn't get it.
Our stream producer suggests that you're a bit soft in team fights, so maybe drop the Dota audio and boost your mic there just a little bit. Although you did drop the Dota audio yesterday, so that's kind of weird.
Ay.
To be fair, that fight did have a lot of spells thrown down.
Like,
Because I could just hear my thing going crazy. I should drop my Dota audio too.
take it easy, Wookie. Much love, fam. Really appreciate it. Oh boy. Okay, it's not all over yet. The bright side about that fight going to shit the way that it did is that Shiro didn't pop any cooldowns. He has everything available.
He didn't act. Oh yeah, I guess he didn't pop his BKB. Or maybe no, he was just dead for so long that it's all back, I think.
No, he literally got nothing.
He's
off.
level 25.
He got caught on the static storm almost before he could get the BKB off.
He did. Okay, maybe he didn't pop the BKB, but I did hear the Satanic right at the last moment. Well, it could have been max Satanic. I guess so many sounds in the game. I think he did get his Satanic off. I mean, that's a short cooldown anyways. But unfortunately, no crits with the side gunner with it.
All right, Shiro. Game 1, you stepped up when your team needed you most. Game 2, it's obvious nobody else can do it right now. You need to take the responsibility. XM is doing his best, building into this Aghanim Scepter, getting some right-click damage, but just simply doesn't hit hard enough.
Bro, it's a pretty Wookie left the stream right now. I just got a distinct Vietnam flashback of Cyrus the Virus. Okay, but that's a way too old SA lore to tell the stories here, guys. Back in the game, 20k net worth behind. Again, let's see Dota playing it slow as hell. I mean, they did take the racks. Oh, let me not throw too much hate here. How far from still very far from the Rapier. Map's a bit more for Shiro to farm at the moment.
God, I hate this item, bro. Dude, if they can get rid of this Rattle Cage, man. Why the hell did they bring it back? They didn't need this in my games.
Wait, which item?
The Rattle Cage. Every game at least has like 3, 4, sometimes 5 Rattle Cages.
You know what? Let me tell you a secret. I just always take the passive items. Who remembers to press crippling crossbow? I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Okay, tell me, you at least have a button bound to it, right? For the neutral
Yeah,
item?
for sure. I use the tier 1 and 2 items. And then 3 and 4 is too difficult. And then tier 5, I can use the Minotaur one for free BKB. You know what I'm saying? But now, we get back into the game. Mac going up the high ground. He's got the Aegis. He's feeling confident. Look at how quickly he chews through the tier 3, man.
I literally have mine in neutral thing mapped to one of my mouse keys, specifically so I can use Tumbler Sway in a pinch. Static Storm dragged out of Januar. Look at this now! They're onto Mac! And they kill him! That's life 1 gone. And now there's no Static Storm. So Shiro will be much safer in this fight. There's the Ice Path coming through. They haven't set up
Where's
for
the
more
time
just
zone,
yet.
Planet?
Where was the time
Use the
zone,
time
Planet?
zone.
I don't know. Looks like they actually don't want to fight
Why
on the
do they
side of
wanna
Vici.
go?
They want to poke. They don't want to actually engage here. I mean, do they have
Right.
buybacks? Let's see the buyback situation. Gyro does have buyback, and so does Storm and the Beastmaster. But they lack one on Jakiro. He's about to have one, actually.
I think they're just waiting for this Rapier and Gyro. Maybe they don't believe they have the damage without it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I would like to see XM go for the blue hole here on the Storm. What's the Mjolnir?
Didn't
And
he
he's
have that
level
queued up?
25. He did, but now I see he wants a Hex instead.
So he changed his mind twice, right? Because he queued up the Hex a while ago. Then he went back to Ags, and he comes back for Hex.
Oh, Chanua has a fucking refresher. Oh my god, barcode farming neutrals. He does have buyback, that's fine. It is what it is. Yanua has a refresher orb on this disruptor, by the way.
Nice.
I see the plan for the Hex to go in at the back end, kill this disruptor on the Storm Spirit to actually let his team fight.
Unfortunately, Januar has a similar read. He's going for the Aeon Disc next. XM, he's on him. Actually, will pop the BKB. Trying to focus this disruptor. Might be able to kill him. Q saves his life. It took too long. He's dead. Does have buy if needed. There's gonna be the time zone, baby, but there's no follow-up. They just burst through Planet. All 3 of these heroes might need to buy back. And that was a very disconnected move in that situation. Oh no, they found Janwan, they found him. Shiro, he's been caught and killed. He dies, forced to buyback. 4 buybacks almost immediately. Janwell will eventually die. At the same time, they found Mac at the forefront of the fight, held him in place with the primal roar. He ends up going down. Jabs doing his best to run away. Planet, can he find the bash? No. No bash. So bad, man. I do not think killing Mac alone is enough to justify 4 buybacks. They need to get a roach. They need to get a rack. They need to get something. But it feels like all of those things are still off the table.
He has buybacks still on Huskar. They're even killing the creep. Okay, almost killed the creep wave on Q, yeah. Still far away from the race. I'm not sure why this fight. I mean, if they wanted to kill Mac with the time zone, he died in the base earlier with the Aegis. Okay, he has the rapier. He has the rapier. Disassemble for the rapier. Now you need to finish up data list. Trying to get behind us. Chop, chop, baby.
Dude, listen to me very carefully, right?
Radiant's middle tower.
If they lose this game on Nemesis, right? It is 100% guarantee that Vici win the series. I don't think they're coming back mentally.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Radiant are scanning.
It has to be like a real sicko team to come back from 2-0 down, you know?
I mean, 2-0 comeback is one thing, but the how these games went, where you were winning, bro. You were winning both times. Then you lose anyway. Oof.
It's not even a long spawn, it's just that the Roshan is dead. I love how Planet takes the shield ruin. I guess nobody's buying a bottle for a shield ruin or something now, you know?
Alright.
And
here it is.
Critical mass for Gyrocopter.
Yes, sir. All that's left is to upgrade the Agnums and get a Swift Blink.
He should... I wonder if he should go Nullifier actually on XM. Like that's... Okay, he got the Hex. Because it took him really long to kill Janual on this disruptor. He's got 16 armor. He's got a solar crest, 2.5k HP.
Whisper of
Nice,
the
push hero. Oh, okay, they
this
got the charge. They got a charge onto the gyro, so they know the rapier is there.
Bro.
Oh, it's a 5-man
No,
oh,
Shiro! Shiro! What are you doing? Shiro!
Oh, wow.
Come on, man. Come on, man. At least XM killed Janwell. That's something. But come on. Matt getting brought back in a little bit. Why was he? He just bought
Bro, Janual is just built different, bro. Janual is built different.
Nah, bro, but you can't be. You know they have a disruptor. You can't be
They
playing
actually
here.
they've had wards in the base this whole time. What the hell?
Nah, bro. Shiro just fucked that one up. He actually just threw the game, bro. He actually just threw the game. Well, XM, you did your best, buddy. You still only died once in the end, you know? Can't take that away from you. Oh, he died once in the last fight, yeah.
Well, I mean, that was like kind of a deliberate death because he knew he had the buyback to come back and fight with, you know?
Okay, I'll allow. So
I know Shiro was extremely disappointing on the Gyrocopter this game. So was your boy Vici. The one game he doesn't have farm is the game he has the least impact possible too.
So maybe that's the key, right? Reach him in lane so he can actually have a good game. Oh boy.
Back.
XM gets caught, gets killed.
Boy,
oh, he's still alive
XM.
actually. No,
Oh, he's still going to keep the streak going.
Quite a lot
Let's go.
regen in that moment. Pops his bottle as well. Fortunately, the Megas will not be so lucky. They get taken down. There's no Gyrocopter for 40 seconds. Wait, where's the Rapier? It's in the hands of the Alchemist, of course. We also have an Alki that has a Rapier. XM doing his utmost here, doing what he can. Now the base is open. They don't even bother fighting. They're like, nope, we are not taking any chances here, boys. We are hitting these buildings. We are winning this game. We are resetting the series. GG, well played. 1-1 in Vici Gaming. Team Nemesis.
This was, if Jawik was the coach, he would say something very simple. Go wash your face, boys, because this was a really, outside of XM, this was a really disappointing performance from Vici Gaming here in game number 2. For Team Nemesis, this was a good performance, but also I think shakier than you want it to be for how they dominated from the mid game, you know? I feel like if Shiro just played with like a mouse and keyboard plugged in at times, maybe this could have been a different game.
Dude, what happened with Shiro in this game? Like, what actually happened, bro? Like, what happened? Because it was clear to the decision making, right? Which is the problem. Like, it's one thing if the game just goes south, you get B lined upon, mistakes happen, or shit happens, whatever. But 2 critical plays where he could have been the difference. And I think that the crazy thing is both of those fights, the one in Radiant Jungle and the one in their base, both times his team was actually setting up for a fight afterwards. The previous time, they wanted to lay out the Aghanim Scepter of the Jakiro. This time around, they wanted to reveal the Rapier. And both times, it's ruined because Shiro just goes in first and dies, bro. Jesus.
I don't understand. They picked this. Even as a hater of this Faceless Void Pass 4, right? The big thing about this hero, why it's so good, the best smoke breaking hero in the game, honestly. You just stand there, wherever the team's going to get initiated from, whatever the angle of the attack is, you put the Void there first. He'll most likely make it out alive. Even if he dies, he gets off time dilation, and then you take the fight after. High ground in the jungle, where they could have won that Roshan fight. He hit he was 6 slotted for that fight. Just stands up that staircase. He gets blinked on. He gets busted. He dies against a blink disruptor with Ags. I mean, and he read he knew that was coming. He stood there on purpose to break smoke. Like I don't know what he was thinking, honestly. And then obviously in the high ground he made the same mistake. They never de-warded that dire ward in base, which is crazy for a professional game. Yeah. And then he was again caught standing at the edge of the base. Disruptor just blinks in, presses R on him, and it's done. There's no Doom anymore, but the AoE Doom still exists,
I can understand also, we saw both Barker and Planet buying Yule Scepters. They ideally wanted to turn these into Wind Wakers to try and save him. It's deep when it's like, dog, we know you can't get yourself out of this situation, bro. We're going to have to bail you out. Like, you're making some nonsense that side. I will definitely say I sound pissed because I am pissed. That's the most disappointing game I've seen from Shiro in a very long time. And especially considering the start that he had to the game, bro. It's not like this is a situation where he was getting Free farm, brother.
Yeah, I think that's also why we're also both sounding pissed here. Like, we're not pulling for Vici Gaming or something. It's this could have been an all-time classic game. This should have been a classic game. Like, this should have been a great game. Meanwhile, it's just, it was extremely, extremely terrible Dota from side of Vici Gaming there. Shiro specifically. Poor XM, man. Yeah. Poor XM. And Bak also. How did he have...
I don't know, man.
Imagine he went Blink Dagger Ags, right? How much impact he could have had in this game.
I mean, you end the game, you went for this build, the Overlord build, and you still ended with like 2k building damage. That's literally the tier 1 tower that he took. So it's like, well...
He doesn't seem like one of those like play the map kind of offlaners as well, It's more he likes to buy auras and play with his team, so... It's just kind of weird. I mean, he did buy a lot of auras then afterwards, but yeah, just no impact really on the Beastmaster, unfortunately.
Well, we definitely still give MVP to XM because he was playing 1v9 here.
Bro, he had the most hero damage in the game. He had more than the enemy Husker, who was like 9-8, bro, XM. I'm pretty sure he's going to get banned game 3. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He killed the Husker. He made a rotation top to Queen to kill 23. Farmed well. I don't know, man. Poor XM, honestly.
Yeah, that's one of those. If I was him, just for I know they're in the same team house, right? But I'm still leaving Discord just to display my displeasure. Just to be like, y'all ain't shit, bro. I'm playing silent. I'm gonna pull aside Riot Master. Just mute my team, dude. These guys don't know what they're doing.
I really feel like in that game, he didn't say anything for like 30 minutes in the comms, XM. He was just playing his game. He's like, I don't know what to say about this.
That's true. What do you say? What do you even say here? You're just like, all right, guys. Yeah, good game, guys. Good game. GG, go next. Unfortunately, my health has not fully recovered during this game, so we are going to be calling it quits here on the Poor Man stream. But despair not, we will be raiding the main man, B-Corp, that side. And he, of course, will be entertaining you for the rest of this best of 5. So have fun that side. Camille, really appreciate you, gang. Sorry I couldn't outlast.
All good, fam. All good. Health comes first. Rest up, Mr. Snare. It was a pleasure these last 3 days anyways.
Take it easy, gang. Bye, everybody. See you next time.
myself. I came to party, need no one else. No, I don't need anybody. I'm by myself. I'm in the party with myself. I'm by myself. You came along, you're feeling something. Nothing's wrong, but you feel your heart is thumping. They start this song, the room starts pumping by yourself, you're by yourself.